Welcome, everybody. And then,
Hiya.
hey, there she is. We got our girl with us again today. I'm here to do a show. People are probably going to bitch again, like, hey, well, not people. It's a small group. Some people may mention, I suppose, saying it's bitching is a bit much. May mention, like, wear your glasses. Like, I'll be honest, I'm having a day. So we didn't do the glasses. That's about all we have to do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. How are you doing today?
I'm having a morning.
Oh, it's going around.
That's okay. I just poured my very first oops cup of coffee in the morning.
You have an oops cup?
So yeah, it is an oops cup, I guess. But yeah, it's very first cup. And so things are looking up already.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Best part of waking up is oops in your cup.
There you go.
I've got,
whoa,
let's make sure we don't have any of those. Let's open that. I'm fucking dealing with all of the moving shit. I apparently now have to, I'm down to Facebook Marketplace and applying for, like, rental assistance places. And those places, let's just say, not generally a great track record. But, it is what it is. And let's open these apps so I don't have to deal with that later. And good. There we are there.
Yes. I'm having trouble with Rumble, but it's a me thing, not a you thing. It doesn't want to start.
A trailer for Mortal Kombat 2. Very 90s style and funny, 50 seconds long. I don't know that I'll agree with you. And here's where it is. Like, I hate to say this, but for once, Saint Caesar has linked something that I actually might want to play. But the problem is, one, he's the one who linked it. Two,
come on.
No, I'm kidding. No, the real problem is, and because you've been with me in the morning while we were setting everything up, so like you understand somewhat of what I'm saying when I'm saying this. It's been a day, and I really don't need to get punched in the dick right now, is what I'm saying. And for me, like, I don't know if anybody knows this, I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan. First fighter game I ever started playing. First fighter game where, like, I grew up in a family of 5, and my dad, who's a giant child, so I have to guess technically 6. So, like, fighter games were a thing, and people, like, I was such a huge Scorpion asshole that nobody would play me. Eventually, even to the point my dad wouldn't. Because Scorpion had one stupid, cheap move that was just awesome to abuse. It's been awesome to abuse his entire career, but over time, they developed move kits and things to deal with it. But the teleport punch is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's been shitty here too, says T. Jefferson.
First discovered the blood code. Mortal Kombat blood code.
Dude, I remember the comic book that came out with the first Mortal Kombat game. Back in the day, the Mortal Kombat game, when you fucking slid it into the fucking cartridge, like into the thing, the game book was a very small comic book of the story of, like, and that's the first Mortal Kombat movie got the comic book story of the video game, like, perfect. The casting was so-so, the choices were all right. I love him, but I don't know how I feel about Christopher Lambert playing Raiden, but whatever. But, like, yeah, the first movie was good. The first movie was really good, and really true to the story. Again, like, who is it, T. Jefferson? Like, I would dominate your Scorpion. Maybe you would. That's not the point. That's not the point I'm making. I'm not saying I'm the best Scorpion player on the planet. I'm saying in my gaggle fuck squad of 6, I was the person that people were like, I'm not going to play if you're playing Scorpion. Like, that was it. The only way people would play me is that, and then I would clear towers, I would do the fucking, all that shit. I was a huge Mortal Kombat fan early on. The reboot, I have mixed feelings on. I like a lot of it. I like a lot of the casting. The first reboot, the execution, nothing so bad that I'm like, oh, this is horrible. It was pretty good. I don't know. And so the second one now has the hype of the first one to work off of, because it did all right. most Mortal Kombat fans received it very well. The casting, like I said, was very good. The setup to the story, like, again, but Carl Urban, yes, Saint Caesar, I know Carl Urban's playing Johnny Cage. But like, and I was about to say that, yeah, Carl Urban's going to play Johnny Cage. So now I'm like, okay. Because Johnny Cage was a Jean-Claude Van Damme ripoff. Like, the character originally created, Johnny Cage, was supposed to be like Jean-Claude Van Damme. So much so that in, well, I forget what game, they have a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin for Johnny Cage. One of the newer ones. Deadly Alliance was dope. I didn't mind Deadly Alliance. It was crazy to have the extra character outside of the game. Oh, yeah. Which one was that? Was that Noob Saibot? Was the one that was outside of the game? I don't remember. I remember secret levels and battling Reptile. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Is this a movie or a game? Rusty Grammar, it's a video game called Mortal Kombat. They made one movie back in the day that was really good. They made a sequel to that movie that was really shit. And they made a reboot of that movie that is lukewarm thus far. Really love the casting. Execution, fairly good. But we'll see. They did a TV show, too. Forgot about that. They did a fucking They did a Mortal Kombat TV show that was about Kung Lao. See, the first game, there was no Kung Lao. Kung Lao was a character that came in later. And in the first movie, Kung Lao is referred to as this like legendary hero who last saved the Earth realm. And so in the movie series, it's about the time frame. So it's almost like a period piece. Because, Hercules was big back then. So it's kind of like in that time frame, dancing in and out of the Nether Realm and Earth, defending it with Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so, yeah, it's just it. Remember the movie character Cole? They never put him in the games. Oh, yeah, dude. The movie character Cole is supposed to be Scorpion's descendant. So there's a version of him in the games, but it's not Cole. And, yeah. I think they kind of significantly reduced Cole's role. Mortal Kombat versus DC was decent. Yeah, that was an okay game. All right, fuck it. I'll give this trailer a go. All right, I already have questions because it's not an official source. So this is The Thingy that shared this. They're not. They don't even have a check mark by their name.
I don't have a check mark.
Right. But I'm just going to say, when they're sharing a video that is supposedly a movie trailer, can we get like an official, I want an official movie trailer because I'm...
From New Line
Why don't you
Cinema,
look for that?
The studio that brought you Cool Hand Cage, Hard to Cage, and Rebel Without a Cage.
All right, so far this is working.
Uncaged Fury. Starring Johnny Cage.
It's showtime.
They pissed him off.
All right, it's cheesy.
They fucked
This
with
work. This'll work if it's in the movie.
Cage. They should have brought more guys.
You should have brought more guys.
All right, so
It's headed down, and then suddenly it goes up and hits a helicopter. Fucking brilliant.
all right, so I love all of this. And it does have the Warner Brothers. Like, these things look true. This looks awesome. If that's true, then that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's official. Yeah, dude, I don't.
great.
Fuck you, Saint Caesar. I don't. It's official. I said so. You're a dude in Britain. You sent me a link, and I simply said I'd watch it, but it was a grain of salt because it wasn't like a. Oh, but it's. If you are man enough to file an HRO, what? Oh God.
Okay.
These are the same
Yeah.
sweepers that are like, oh, somebody needs to do this. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
None of us did anything with any HROs.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know what you're talking about. You must be talking about somebody else, even if they're loosely associated with me. Very beta of you to come here and complain about it here because you knew you could.
Right.
Plam damn. So again, I'm going to say, I don't know, man. Who's more beta, you or him? Because either way, fuck off. Slow down and read.
How you doing?
No. I'm not gonna
Hi,
slow down
Kaiser.
and read. You want attention, and like I said, fuck off. Here, let me summarize it. I'm a beta tattletale, and I gotta complain about this, that, and the other thing when it works in my favor. Grrr. There you go. No complaining here.
All right.
But you were complaining. You were complaining about someone else's. It had. Who are you? You're talking about Carl Urban? How dare you besmirch Carl Urban, Plyman? Plyman? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Does this person know how to spell? Do they understand word structure? You know, vowels. Those kinds of things. You know who's a real hero from Heroes?
All right, I've been thinking.
You know what? You're not wrong, Jelly for Smelly. You're not wrong. My brain, that's one of those things that actually clicked. I
What's that?
remember the Heroes TV series.
Oh,
and
dude.
Hero was a real hero.
The thing that always weirded me out about that, one, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the many what would we call it, post-teen drooling masses over Hayda Panettiere as the cheerleader. Like, yeah, I was like, dude, she's fucking cute. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
But I'll say this, like the story really turned out in a way that I didn't expect. But I really wish they would have put more of a definitive end on it, as opposed to, like, I feel like it got bad because they kept trying to draw it out, and now there's another layer, and I was like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Live action, yeah, dude, I got that too. Don't worry. Why don't you? Yeah, fuck off. At least I know islands don't float. Steampunk.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Fun show. Yeah, that's what I am too. I was lukewarm on the Heroes TV series. The first season was pretty good, but the seasons went on. It lost me by season 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember when I dropped out of it. Yeah, I don't remember when I don't think I ever actually finished the series. But yeah, that's another one I could probably watch again now because I don't remember enough of it to make it new again.
I think I have season 1 on DVD, but like I don't have all of it, and I know I didn't finish it. Like it ended, and I stopped watching. I got drawn in on season because fuck, I can't remember the name of the actress now, but the one that was in Varsity Blues, and she played the chick that had like a schizophrenic personality kind of thing, and it was tied to her twin. Yeah, but it's tied to her twin sister, so if she looked in a mirror, she could become this like uber power badass, but otherwise she was just kind of like a weak single mom, I think. And she had a kid that had powers, and I don't know. Anyways, I like that actress, and I like the character she was playing. And so that's what really locked me in. Kaiser Pineapple saying I didn't finish it. Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Yeah, I don't think I finished it either.
Oh, fun show.
I think yeah, I can't.
Fun show. I was trying to see if, don't spill water today. Again, you guys always, like, yes, did I freak out? But it wasn't that I spilled water. You don't understand the difficulty of not being able to walk, and I get it, and it's fine. And that's what the freak out was about. And it's just so sad. Don't spill water today. Like, because then those people always think the minute I spill water, I'm going to suddenly get emotional. No. I need to trip and fall and all of that with just, trying to stand. It's weird. Just roll with it, Crutches. No, you're being a dick. I don't have to roll with it. You're making fun of how many. He's got 20 watching now. Yeah, on YouTube we've got 20. On Rumble we've got 30. On this one we got 4. See, you're just trying to be a shit. And that's fine. Yeah. You're allowed to do that.
Well,
I just don't need it here.
You just don't need to listen to it. Why don't we start? There was a there was a story.
What, one of the ones you linked
Now I
me?
can't. No. There was one that you told me that you weren't going to show me.
Oh.
You showed me.
Oh, I showed you parts of it, or like that we would be talking about. Well, I just grabbed all of our first hour stuff.
Okay. Because I know, there was something there, and I've been waiting for the show to start so that you can show me the.
Oh, well, I don't remember which one that
Not
was.
the wildlife one.
No. Man taking back a tip. Oh, dude, I've got a thing about the Minnesota governor we're gonna talk about. Oh, this was one that was being mentioned earlier, so we can do that. What the hell? Fucking Fox Links. I want Fox Links to stop auto-playing ads. You guys suck. I don't want to do that one, so we'll see here.
Okay.
Oh, God, I've got one that people have fun with. Fun show is your only engagement. No, it isn't. There's a whole bunch of people. I have 3 chat windows up. I'm going to guess that either these people are all part of the same group or the same person.
Yeah,
probably
or
the
just
same
the same
person.
dude.
I get it where, whatever. Fucking, anyways. Yeah, I'll leave it in Brian's hands now. It's up. It's on
go.
Brian. You're right. I don't have any engagement. Nobody's watching. None of that stuff. Apparently, I don't count as an engagement. Fun to know. Yeah, apparently, Kaiser, you don't count. Brian doesn't count. Rusty Grammar doesn't count. The Rumble chat doesn't count. Sane Caesar over on the Twitch chat. None of this counts. It's just him. Rusty Grammar tube is saturated with F words. Wow.
Yeah.
Agree to kind of agree, but disagree on the solution, I guess. Calm down, buddy. No, well, then stop typing in the chat. Why? What is it with you idiots? They're like, I'm going to type in the chat, and then when he reads it and reacts to it, I'm like, whoa, calm down. Why are you getting so triggered that you want to bring everything down? You came for a show. You're getting what you wanted. You wanted interaction. You're getting what you wanted. Why aren't you happy? Jesus. Oh.
I'm here, you mommy.
You don't want typing in the chat. No, the chat's on the screen so I can interact with it. You're the only one who doesn't understand how this works. Whoa, 3 chat windows. Look out. Yeah, I guess at least you're aptly named. Gay.
Yeah.
Here you go, buddy.
No, Jelly, you didn't. Well, you were here and we were talking about something that don't worry about it. You're good. Don't even worry about it. Mr. Q, good to see you. You're almost
see
done
you
with
later.
work. Saint Aaron, don't count. What the hell are we supposed to get numbers in arms?
King Kong Dong, I can stop you from typing. Don't worry, I already did. Should I not be on YouTube? No, you can. Jelly for the Smelly, we love
Jelly,
having you
you're
on.
Good.
You're one of the ones who like rips on us and ribs on us and it's fun and not lame and sad. Like these people want me to be flipping out. I give them the attention they want, but it's not like so then they immediately, whoa, calm down. Like I am calm. In fact, I'm happy. I'm having a fun show. I'm upbeat. I'm doing this with energy. What do you want me to be a snow pea and go like this? Oh, I know. That guy's not used to a person who tries to do a show regardless of what the size of the audience is. He tries to do a show as opposed to someone who just watches another person's show who's more popular and just goes, let's watch it and say, I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah.
Okay. Leave the A-logging to the professional. Yes. Like Carlos Ramirez says, leave it to the pros, you idiots. Leave it to the pros. You suck at this. We have a smaller audience who's way better at it than any of you coming in are. So hang out, watch how they do it, and then just join in.
Yeah, watch and learn. Watch and learn.
All righty. What's going on? What the fuck is A-logging? I don't know. I think it's the people that are being... I took it as the people that are being cunts. Because like, hey, we can show up. Again, everybody knows they can show up in the chat. That's why they do it. That's, again, they'll go get more accounts and they'll come back. We'll see them later. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Someone who just has fun with their audience, whatever the size. God forbid people have fun. I know. Everybody takes this shit too seriously. I've got real world problems.
Oh, goodness.
No, we don't. The answer is no, King Kong Dong. The answer is no.
Oh, no, I'm
Well,
Do you guys have? Does your state have an animal, like a state animal?
the state
He's
bird
done
is the
beaver.
loon.
It's the loon. Okay, King Kong Dong.
No, again,
It's
the
the
answer is
loon.
no. No, the
Go.
answer is no. There's no animal.
A
No,
loon.
no.
We've
No,
got
why?
loons
Why
here.
are you doing
We've
this?
got a lake called Loon Lake because there's so many of them.
Don't no. Again,
awesome
the
at
answer
night.
that he needed was no.
Oh,
The answer, and you gave him an
sorry.
animal.
The answer he took was loon.
Brian the Science Johnny's got 99 problems and an erection is one. Right, because I have nowhere to put it. It's just taking up space.
Hi, David Chandler.
I'm tripping on my hand. Head lice. What? Who's got head lice?
Well, no, I think he was trying to help King Kong Dong out
Oh dear God,
with an
no.
animal.
Well, one, are insects animals? They are. I don't know. It's been a long time
Well,
since
I don't
science.
know. There's still
David Chandler's saying, "Oh, it's the state animal." It's his answer for what is the state
Oh.
animal. He's saying head
Or
lice.
what is the state animal? That works too. Okay.
I mean, what's? We could say what is the state facility animal, but we don't have those like state-run facilities anymore where we could be like, "Oh, that's funny. They're unkempt people." Anyways, so I guess since we're talking about animals, here's
Exactly,
a fun story. For those of you who may not be aware, a fashion trend started a while ago in a group of chimpanzees in Zambia, and it got a fair amount of attention. 15 years later, the fashion trend is back. It started as blades of grass being stuck in the ear, and they all adopted it. Well, now they've brought it back, except they're using a different hole. As a form of fashion, scientists say, chimpanzees are stuffing sticks and grass in their ass. The chimps have been putting blades of grass and sticks into their ears and anuses, simply letting them dangle there for no apparent reason. A published paper in a study, mind you, published in the Journal of Behavior last week, sheds new light on how social cultural trends spread and change among our primate cousins. Yeah, apparently they just stick it up their butt. In fact, the researchers suspect that the chimps learned the behavior from people. All right, who is sneaking into the chimp cage and stuffing things up their ass?
Sticking things. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Who are teaching these things?
Is
it the janitor?
The ass whooper. Hey Johnny, how's the grifting going? Why do you call it? I mean, like, I guess. We're good. We're on it tomorrow. So, you know what? Here, if you want to help out with the grifting, thank you for asking. We'll throw the links to the. Oh my God! I forgot to do something.
Uh-oh.
I've been
Carlos?
looking. What?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to do something in the side. I didn't know you were.
No, I'm linking stuff in the chat.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, Carlo Ramirez, then you are correct. Your fun fact, a duck's cock looks like rotini. You are correct, sir.
That's fucking messed up.
Says I think, but
That
you're
is-
correct.
that is
Definitely
fucking
correct.
messed up. It's not all right. Corkscrew
King
dicks
Kong
are
Dong.
creepy.
While they're genetically monogamous and typically return, oh, you did that on purpose, didn't you? Hide. Thank you. Genetically monogamous and typically return to the same breeding territory each year.
I know,
you
Brian.
left me hanging too, damn it. I was trying to get it out before Johnny was done dropping links.
All right, hold on just a second.
Oh, I missed the first
I
bit.
meant to
That's
do
what's
this
awful.
today, and I forgot. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, King Kong
The
Dong.
true power of the Wednesday spirit. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Powerful.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for reminding me,
Wednesday.
Brian. I saw that, and I was like, oh, dude. And Brian's like, yes. Of course, Brian just loves it because now that he's the studio sponsor, he has this clip This studio brought to you by Brian, the Super Sexy Science. All right.
Super sexy science.
Loons typically fuck once a year. Jesus Christ. What are they, a married couple? Oh my God.
That's kind of what he's been telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just horrible.
It's kind of.
You know what I hear that, and you know what I think? I think of A Million Ways to Die in the West. Just, please don't kill us on sex night.
Right.
Dear Butch, hanging out in the sewers is no way to live. I don't know if he was in the sewers or if he looks like a California, like a aqueduct runoff thing. Damn, I wish I fucked that off in this.
Having a sex night.
All right. I had a weird, just random train of thought, and I thought I was going somewhere, and it didn't. So now I can't use it.
No?
All right.
Okay.
So yes. That kind of derailed from that story. I suppose we covered the basis of it. They learned it from us. Some of it, anyway. What do you mean, some of it? Again, who's sticking what up their ass
Yeah.
that the chimps are taking note?
Where are they seeing this? Yeah.
The two groups of chimps who display the behavior don't have any contact with each other, but they do share some of the same human caretakers. So literally, in an actual, like, scientific way, we have two isolated
hard
groups
is
of
it?
chimps that learn the same fucking behavior. So somebody that's going back and forth between the two camps is apparently like just thinks
This
his
shouldn't be hard to
butthole is
figure
a
out.
pocket. It's just like, all right, where do I put this pen? Well, it could go up here, but that's no fun. Doop. And then it's just like, no.
Oh my goodness. You'd think they'd have figured out by already, like, who it is that's doing this. It shouldn't be
Oh,
too hard.
fuck. Dear Butch, aqueduct is French for sewer. Okay, fuck if I know. Don't show the chimps a baldo, says Carlos Ramirez. Oh, no. What about the
Fancy
mosquito? I don't know.
education.
Rusty Grammar says, where's the grift? I guess because we ask for you to support the show if you like it, because if I don't make any money, then eventually I will go find a way to make I don't make a lot of money here, but the money I make here somewhere else. This is, again, just this is more fun for me, and I thought for people, so we just do that. It's one of those things. Hi, Digger says, Pool Scam Sam, you got a lot of friends today. Yeah, Wednesday's always the best day for finding Digger. Do these chimps like fried chicken and grape fluid? King Kong Dong, I don't know that they've been exposed to it.
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Oh, no.
The only prescription is more cowbell.
I shouldn't have kicked all those people, all those, you don't have any interaction. Like, right, I'm not stopping my show to ring a cowbell because of a person gifting a subscription to Dear Butch. Thank you very much, Balls Deep. All of that knocks our goals forward. We're on tomorrow's day, so thank you very much for that. We'll add up Twitch before every show for what we made the last time over. So thank you very much, Balls Deep. Dear Butch, cowbell coming in for you. Bell yeah. So now I have a question for you, Dear Butch, actually, now that you're here. Are you doing deer stock this year, and is it like the same time that it usually is, or is it going to be the weekend before or the day before, like anniversary adjacent? That's my question. Yes, sir, he says. I know people joke about a dunk booth, but that would probably do well at the anniversary show. We did a dunk booth, and they nearly broke my leg. I'm not as limber as I used to be, so I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, no shit.
July 31st start. All right, so it's not at the same time as the anniversary show. I might be able to go this time. I'm going to have extra room in the tent this year, says Balls. I appreciate that offer. Let me put it to you this way. No. I'm not a prissy bitch, but I don't think my body can handle sleeping on the ground, like literally. I think if I slept on the ground, my body would be so sore it would lock up. Like when my muscles get too sore, they lock up. So it'd be interesting. Oh, Balls Deep pointing out, ladies. All right, so there, you can do that. Dear Butch saying, I don't know when the anniversary show is. Oh, it's next weekend. Not this weekend. Next weekend. It's the reason why Me and Aaron will both. Ooh, what is that? Oh, I like this. Hold on. Can I get this image? Can I
What is this deer stock of which you speak?
Deer stock is a fucking fun awesome party that Deer Butch has out on his property. And I've been to it just like to hang out, but it started as like the pre-party before the anniversary show, and then the anniversary show grew into what it was. So it just now it's just like two different individual parties. But Deer Butch gets he's had a bunch of fun people out there, and it's just camping and music and just fucking chilling. It's a good time.
Awesome.
It's his Twitch party. They do some streaming while they're doing it.
Oh, cool.
Mikey Two Milks was out there when I was out there, and he ended up running audio for the band, and he was just like doing the audio while the band kicked ass. Like he had a full fucking
Sounds
band out there.
awesome.
He had a full fucking band out there. It was awesome. And it's the kind of thing where if I had a camper, I'd be like, fucking, well, I'm rolling in and I'm setting up shop and I'm calling. Actually, I might know. We're not making that commitment this year. I have too many other things to do. But my parents might actually have a camper now that I think about it. My parents probably have a camper. I have a vehicle that could tow.
Hello,
It's just,
Jabra. How
I'm
you
doing
doing?
math. Dear Butch
to
pointing
see you.
out this part I have not participated in, but would love to. We shoot stuff. Like that's the other fun part. There's some.
Okay.
It's a party. I heard the golf course is cracking down on the whole sponsorship thing. Then you know more than me, man. You're asking the wrong guy. Time to
Time to
roll,
roll the Winnebago.
The Winnebago. Pool scam Sam RP spitting facts. I don't fucking know. You can tow with a Ford Flex. Oh yeah, you totally can. I've got it's a fucking big ass SUV. It's got a beefy engine in it.
I've never actually looked at a Ford Flex. I mean, I'm sure I've seen them before, but I don't know what it is.
It's got a fucking
specifically.
receiver in it built standard. You just got to get the fucking tongue or whatever. I don't know if I have one or not. It'd be the kind of thing where I'd have to do some work. Does that mean they could cancel the tournament? No.
Who knows? I
Again,
highly doubt it.
that's probably not a
You're
good
asking the wrong
conversation.
folks.
We have no actual information. You want to take that to other people. I'm certainly not going to look into it because I have zero control over it. I severely doubt it means they're going to cancel the tournament because Aaron spoke to the golf course first about doing the tournament. So,
Yeah.
my guess is if that's something you care about, you have to watch the next Steel Toe show, which would be tonight, and then ask him and see what he says. And if he doesn't say
Sounds
anything,
good.
then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Ford Flex can tow 67,000 pounds, says Pool Scam Sam. Nice.
All right. There you go.
It's got a space
It's got
for a bed.
space for a bed. Well, that's all that matters. As long as this truck has space for a bed, I'm in. That's key in my
Holy
searching
crap,
for
the
vehicles.
Ford Flex and tow 45,000 pounds. Right.
Nice.
Go look at Google reviews for Stonies. Look at the one for the anniversary show. No, I don't want to. Again,
No, we don't care.
we're not worrying about that. King Kong Dong, I need a futon from Johnny. I don't sell futons.
Damn it.
Brian Science, 67,000. Fuck no, it cannot. Yeah, I don't believe the 67,000 pounds. That sounds like a lot. I really don't think that's true. Again, why are you asking me? I don't know. That's not a here question. I imagine Johnny isn't too upset about having me baked out in the sun for 6 hours. Oh, we found out, RP, it's nowhere near that. I'm going to be in the sun for like 2 hours in the morning. It's going to be super chill. I'm going to bring some ice packs and some I have like some cold vest things I can wear. And I'm just going to, and Aaron says he has a fan or something. Like, we're going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. Way better than it first sounded.
Yeah. At any rate, that's the monkey sticking stuff up their ass story. We got really
Well,
chimpanzees.
yeah. Sounds like it shouldn't be a mystery.
Yeah, dude,
Hopefully,
somebody going between the two chimp camps is like, hey guys, you know what's fun? sticking stuff up your bum, and it's just like, and they're taking it and they're running with it, and that, or in this case, sitting on it.
Well, yeah.
No, King Kong Dong. I didn't hear about him in the. I assume he means golf tournament.
Because you're with him like 24/7. Come
Dude,
on.
this is the fun thing. I haven't
Do you know
seen
about
him
the
in
thing with
forever.
the stuff? Come on.
I do a show with the guy, but I haven't like physically seen him in forever. Because I've been doing my show from my house. Like I used to see him like once a week and hang out doing a show at his house. I don't do that anymore. So God, I don't remember when he invited me out to go out like a couple months ago, and I didn't go out like because I was like, fuck that, I'm not going out. It's hot. Ice packs won't help against melanoma. Wear sunscreen. Right, RP, but I'm not going to be in the sun. The aim is to be in the shade. And it's morning sun, and I'm going to have I have a really stupid America like fucking cowboy hat that's like like woven or whatever. It's like this, I don't know, straw. It's not straw, but it feels like it. I let my daughter like play with it for a while, but I still have it, so I'm gonna use it. I agree, King Kong. I don't know, probably the people who keep mentioning it. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know. You know where to find that information. And hey, all right, so Thai woman. What are we, halfway through the first hour time-wise? We've still got a bunch of first hour stuff. I'm trying to remember what's the one that I told you about that I didn't show. Nope. Maybe it's one of these? Is it this one?
Hey, Michael, good
Nope,
morning. Yeah,
that's
this
the
is
one.
truly shocking. Now I'm going to...
That's the one you sent me of the Vancouver plane thing.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. 'Cause that happens all the time.
I'm trying to think of what one I promised or said something about, but then I need more to go off of because I don't know what one you're talking about.
You mentioned it when we first started talking this morning,
Yeah,
and I can't remember what it was about, but I remember that it piqued my interest.
Yeah, that great. It piqued your interest. Guys, which one of these is piqued yours? No, I didn't write that down.
I can't remember that much. That's
This is why
asking more.
This is
than
why
I
you
am
can't
able to
have
give you.
This is why you can't have two stoners play the game
Oh,
of do you
shit.
remember that thing? This is why we cannot do that.
No, we.
All
All right. Well, I guess you'll surprise me.
Right, we'll get there
At
somewhere.
some point. We'll come across it, and I'll
And
go.
you'll be
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
the one.
oh. RP SPF 50 or above. Yeah, I'll have sunscreen. Thank you for the concern. Pool Scam Sam saying, I saw a Ford Flex pull a battleship. True story. I like that.
Nice. Hello, Sandy.
I hear a cat. So we get the
Yes,
199.
Sandy, you did miss the story about the monkeys sticking stuff up their butt.
Yeah, we got monkeys
It was
doing
pretty
butt stuff,
intriguing.
and I am not cool with it. Thank you very much, Pool Scam Sam. Yeah, we did a buyout from our Rumble chat recently, so that's part of the reason we're on to tomorrow's goal. Everything going through Twitch, YouTube, PayPal, Venmo, and those. We'll keep chipping away at that. Rumble's a little ways off from a buyout. The process of making friends with what the fuck? I don't want to do that. That sounds horrible. Making friends with tiny spiders. What are you, a serial killer? All right. I don't want to do this Pat McAfee story about All-Star Media Day because it's been a bit. He got asked a political question and he had a good answer, and it's just like, okay, good for you. We'll ditch that one. Damn, I should get something to play. Actually, we will talk about this one right now.
Okay.
So you know the guy that attempted to the guy that assassinated two politicians in the state that I live in?
Yes.
Legislatures and
He
their
attempted
spouses.
to do others.
Yeah, in a targeted attack.
Oh yeah, he had list stuff. Yeah.
He sent a letter to he sent himself a letter to Kash Patel. Okay? Handwritten. I'm guessing from custody.
Oh.
He sent Kash Patel a letter. You want to hear what he wrote in it?
Mm.
I was hired by
Let's
the
see.
U.S. military people off the books starting in college. I have been on projects since that time in Eastern Europe, South America, the Middle East, and Africa, all in the line of duty. What I thought was right and in the best interest of the United States. Recently, I was approached about a project that Tim Walz wanted done, and somebody illegible was also aware of the project. Tim wanted me to kill Amy Klobuchar, Tina Blank. Tim wants to be a senator, and he doesn't trust blank blank to retire as planned and thinks she is going to stay in at the last minute. With Amy and blank gone, Tim would get one of the empty seats, and blank was to be governor. And Keith Ellison would be rewarded with a illegible blank blank governing position. I told Tim I wanted nothing to do with it, and if he didn't call off that plan, I would go public. He said he would hurt my family if I didn't play ball. Then he set up a meeting with me and Mel Blanc. Oh my God, he met Mel Gibson? I want to start playing Mad Libs with this. Me and Mel Blanc and Blank to talk about illegible. When I arrived, they had some people waiting to kill me. I was able to get away by God's mercy, so I went back a short time later and shot blank and blank. You should note how I didn't fire one round at any police officers, and boy, did I have plenty of opportunity. Tim is probably crapping bricks right about now because I'm still at large, and he knows what I can do and that I know where all the buried skeletons are, so I will be shot on sight. You can bet that. If you want me to turn myself in, it needs to be directly to you and Don. I need to be held at a military prison in Asia or the Middle East, or at least on a ship. These guys have their guys everywhere and can get to anybody.
Wow.
I'm going to say...
And thanks to the U.S. Post Office, he only just received it?
Yeah, what the fuck? Agreed.
Like, he was still on the run with you when he mailed this. Mailed
he was
it.
indicted yesterday for allegedly murdering Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband in their home on June 14th. And that letter that we told you about last month has now... Oh, so it was out last month and released in full.
Oh, okay.
Again, there's a lot of blanks from the letter, but I'm going to just say I'm going to take that one with a grain of salt. I hate Tim Walz. I don't think Tim Walz put him up to assassinating these people.
Yeah.
What's that? I watch Pat McAfee every day. The media hates him. Trevor said, that's right. We don't play that stolen valor, Johnny. What?
I thought
Who's
McAfee
playing
was
stolen
dead,
valor?
and they blew up the
Oh,
building in Florida that
No,
had
that's-
his dead man switch and information that he was going to release.
No, that's a
to
different.
everyone if
That's
they
a
did
different
kill him.
McAfee. That's not Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee's a football
Oh, that's
player.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Jellyford Smelly. Tim Walz. Oh yeah, dude, he did that. Didn't he desert or something? No, Tim Walz lied about the ranks that he occupied in the military. Exaggerated the types of service that he actually did. And the biggest one to me that pisses me off the most is he ran for election under the promise that if elected, he would go to a to an active war zone style area. All of his other stuff had been pretty much like European tour vacations. Like he was on base, he was doing military stuff, like he was working or whatever. But it's not like there was like live fire happening, like he'd have to worry about, incoming. And he then went back on that promise when he was elected. So the week before, his unit was scheduled to deploy, which he's one of the chain of command people. He's out. Now they have a whole new person that they have to know and get used to working with and all of that while they're, over in Iraq or Afghanistan or whatever. It was a real dog shit thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And again, he lied about all of that stuff. and still does. He didn't even stop. Like, his website used to lie about the rank he held and things like that, and he didn't correct that shit until he got national attention. So that's who we are dealing with. But yeah, I don't think he, again, I'm gonna say this dude, like Red Scooper says, ramblings of a madman. Walls should have gotten a deferment. I don't know. AP saying exaggerated. That's one way to say he lied his subhuman ass off. See, AP's allowed to say that. I'm not going to publicly say that on this channel and go, oh, he did a great show. Did you retire the cyberpunk glasses? No, I'm just having a difficult time. I wear them when I want, but we'll bring them back. I know you want them, Johnny. We'll show them to you again.
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
Sure.
Again, like, you might have missed the beginning of the show. I mentioned it at the beginning of the show. Digger herself having a day. A few other people have been having a day. I've been having a fucking difficult day. And, I didn't get to it. I am sorry. I apologize. We'll see what we can do. But, hey.
I really like these purple-looking glasses. I know they're not purple. You always say they're not purple.
They're black.
But for whatever reason, they read to me off of my screen as purple frames.
They're bigger. They're thicker.
Really cool.
They have a horrible credit rating, and they never knew their father. Believe me, they're black. Anyways, so Vance Bolter, it's crazy as fuck. I will say it is funny. Yeah. That's a nice letter to have coming in, like, when you're getting arrested for all this stuff. Like, hey, Timmons was a setup. How did you know Timmons was a setup? All right. Kind of miss the ties too. I'll be honest, the ties are more about just packing up all my dress clothes because I don't have a reason to wear them. So it was like, but now maybe I could unbox them because maybe I'm not going to be able to go anywhere. And my savings account will just hold on to that GoFundMe money, and we'll just be like, eventually, someday, this will have a purpose.
We have it.
It's just
there's
sitting
money.
there.
There's no apartment there. It's ridiculous, folks. You have no idea how amazingly impossible it is to find an apartment that is wheelchair accessible. It is insanely difficult. The only ones that seem to be out there, you have to be on specific things so that you can be on a waiting list for years and
we'll figure something out. But he can come after me. What's he going to do? Limp wrist punch at me as I beat him with a bat? Yeah, I fucking funniest comedy bit I've seen in my day is Tim Walls being like, well, I'm a man. I can take Joe like, fuck you. Him handling the shotgun like, I'm a hunter and I understand Second Amendment. Like, it's you fucking piece of shit. You just I've never seen someone be more the stereotypical Midwestern like liberal Democrat of just I'm just a big but he tries to play it off like no I'm a bad boy. I used to be like no you're a piece of dough, sir. You are a piece of dough. I think I want a Cybertruck. It's ugly and has a bunch of storage and uncomfortable seats. Stupid non-round steering wheel, though. Yeah, I don't like that. That sounds he is a giant pussy.
Steering wheel isn't round? I didn't know that. What shape is the steering wheel?
What the heck is he talking? I'm curious about Cockalicious' comment. I always use the handicap bathroom when I drop a deuce in public. That support arm that raises up and down is perfect when you need to push extra hard. I've never been in a bathroom where they have an arm that raises up and down. Like, I know they have the support.
Corgo 100 Hi Johnny and the wonderful and beautiful Digger. How's the GoFundMe going and the apartment hunt going? I cannot smoke weed as my employer does random drug and alcohol testing.
Damn it.
I don't know what that last admission is for, but we were just mentioning it. And thank you for the 100 bits. Yes. The apartment hunting, it's difficult. It's a lot of kicking in the dick, and right now I've got one more phone number to chase down. I sent in some applications to ask some questions at some places. I've got a couple places that can maybe help figure things out if we get something moving, but we'll see. Thank you for the curiosity. As for the GoFundMe, it hasn't made a whole lot of traction, and I haven't been mentioning it too much because I'm not going to push it super duper hard. with the fact that kind of having a problem finding a place. So, but here, since you asked, I will link this to you. Hold on. Doot. And here's the GoFundMe for people that want to help with it. And if you're not familiar with what it's about, it's because
A cripple needs a crib because he's broken.
God, that's a horrible thing. I haven't turned on my lights.
Cripple who needs a crib, please spare all you can to give. A part-time dad with 2 cats, but his bank account is pretty sad. All he wants is a place to stay. Bless you for helping him.
All right, so there we go. It really hasn't made any traction. We're still at 37% of our current goal minimum. Like it adjusts as it gets higher, kind of thing, until we reach what I said is the maximum, which is the absolute most we could expect and or want for any of that stuff. And all of it just goes towards that. The irony: employer requires random drug testing for you to keep your employment. Meanwhile, all the people living off the government don't have to piss in a cup at all. That is a bit of a interest, a winky dink. But I'll tell you this: even if cockalicious, I don't know if you've seen, rubbed shoulders with, grown up in a family of, or in any way been associated with people who live on that government employment. Believe me, for every one of those people that you would hope to catch with that piss cup, you're going to have at least one that's going to spend all of their time that they're not working figuring out how to beat the fucking test. That's the worst part, is the people that are like, no, I'm on these benefits and I know I'm violating the rules, but as opposed to like getting a job where I can just buy weed and smoke weed on my leisure, whatever, I'm just going to look for ways to pass a piss test as a pothead. So that's something I've seen in a few of my in a few of my Johnson journeys. Something I've seen. I always use the handicap stall. If you have to wait for your wheel, I always use the handicap stall. If I have to wait for you to wheel out of the way so I can move, your ass can wait for me. What? No idea what's saying. Again, like for me, the whole choosing to use the handicap stall just kind of seems like a dick move to me, because it's not like the handicapped person can choose to use.
Swift Rage 100. How does the universal health care work up in Canada? Can Johnny get placed on the health care right after he moves to Canada? If you have a CDL, the rules are very straight. We have to get physical S all the time too.
You have to get physicals all the time too. Yeah.
Mhm.
If you have a CDL, they're very very up on that.
What's a CDL?
Yeah, no, I don't know about the health. I don't know.
What's a CDL?
Commercial driver's license.
Oh, okay. Okay. I honestly, I don't know how it would work with Johnny. If he just came up here and tried to get on, I
Yeah.
have no idea. I mean, we joke about it, you know. people
Dude,
come
I'm
in
not even
here-
joking about it anymore. At this point, I'm putting it on the list. I've beaten down the bush that I've got in my local area to the point where I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. I simply want to have more avenues to pursue before I lose my mind. And so at this point,
Yeah.
fuck it, that one's on there. Because at this point, what are we talking about? Like this month, or not even this month? Let's say we look at it over the weekend and we decide this is an avenue we're going to pursue actively along with others. Then I'm literally just, all right, let's file paperwork. Let's get me first I need a passport. That's going to probably be the big one. And so we get working on that. And then like what, in end of September or whatever, it's like, I guess I'm moving to Canada. Like that would literally be where that one
Well,
went.
yeah, but like again, where are you gonna go? I can't sponsor. I can't sponsor you. I did that once. And I was
yeah,
dumbass.
we're not
Yeah.
talking
So
about
I
that.
have no idea what kind of.
Again, these are avenues that
how-
we'll look into.
how we
Handicap
go
bathroom is perfect for public sex. Plenty of room. And again, that swinging arm comes in handy. I have never seen a
don't know
handicap
about a
bathroom with a
swinging arm.
swinging arm. They're
Yeah.
fixed on the wall, man. You know what? I know his name sounds all trustworthy, being that it is cockalicious.
Right.
Starting to think he's
right,
full of
that's
shit.
very-
Starting to think he's full of shit.
Only arms I've ever seen in handicap bathrooms are the metal rails that
Yeah,
get
they're mounted to the wall.
on
They
the
don't.
walls.
They
Yeah.
don't swing.
They
They don't
don't
move.
move.
And more importantly,
Yeah.
if you're trying to bounce anybody's butt on there, I don't care how small it is, it's gonna slide off. They aren't even very grippy.
Yeah.
Like,
No, and there's not like it's a rail. It's not like you're supposed to sit on it.
Jelly for the
I
smell.
would, yeah.
You should show up at Digger's door like in a rom-com, not creepy at all in reality.
Dude,
I mean,
you show up at my door like a rom-com. I will open that door. I will lock the cats in the bathroom so they don't get out, so that I can then open the door and pull you up the death stairs. And once I got you to the top of the death stairs, I could go back down the stairs and grab your, your wheelchair and your bags and whatever, close the door, release the cats, and that's it. You're in here forevermore. I mean, you really would have to go.
jump out through the
literal
patio.
pain in the ass it would be for you to crawl down the death stairs.
Dude,
Yeah,
you don't.
that would be awesome.
Getting downstairs
totally
is
awesome.
easy. Getting downstairs is really, really easy. Up can be a pain in the ass.
Well,
It's
down will
mostly
be a
about
pain in
having
the
a
ass,
railing.
too.
And
It's got metal strips holding the carpet down on the edge of the stairs, and the screws are coming up.
oh, well,
They
that's
don't
a problem.
stay flashed down. They're coming up, so I've poked holes in a lot of my shoes and stuff. So it would be a literal pain in the ass coming up or down. But once we got you up that first time, you'd never have to leave again.
I
I could take care of you.
have a
We'd be
screwdriver,
golden.
like a.
I could pull over
I have a
the
power drill.
rocking chair. You could. Yeah, I do too. But every time you do that, the hole just it's going into woods through carpet and into wood stairs. So it just it's a big thing. Yeah. Any which ways, you could totally do that.
Cockalicious,
I mean, I
I'd
would
love to date
totally
a
take you.
handicap girl for convenient parking.
That's what we've been talking about. We could go to the rides and just cut the lines for all the
oh, I still,
roller coasters
dude, maybe
and
that's what I
stuff.
should do as a summer job if the heat wasn't a problem.
There you
Oh
go.
wait, hold on.
Rank
I
yourself out.
hold on. It's almost there. Come on.
Yeah, SH, the only movable thing I know of in a toilet stall is for your purse, and even those I don't see very often anymore.
I've got a lady. I've got a
maybe
lady
the
for
baby change ones.
got a lady for Cockalicious. Here you go, buddy.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Give it a minute. I didn't realize there was such a lead up. It's a big ramp here.
My vagina ain't handicapped. Vagina ain't handicapped. So what? I can't walk. My vagina ain't handicapped. Vagina ain't handicapped. Vagina ain't handicapped. Voice is high when I talk, but my vagina
Swift Rage
ain't
100 I
handicapped.
bet
I don't
Cow
keep
Pout
it real,
destroys
you
the
know I gotta
handicap
keep it
stalls
real.
with all of the
Slapping at
greasy food he
hoochies that are
eats.
walking in their heels.
Imagine how bad
Violates
Cow
don't
Pout
work, to
stinks
be
when he's
honest,
going in the
what's the deal?
handicap
But I
stall.
still strip the goodies, talking nonsense with my squeals. So Papa Squad and Copper feels this'll be hard to talk. Not only offer great sex, but best spots in parking lots. I'm handy and got swag, so you know this start is hot. Plus I got a crew of preemies, my nurse is known to target shots. So throw me on the track and I'll finish the race. As long as I ain't a dirt road or a stake in my way. I'm just a thug ass nigga that's pretty simple and plain. I can't even move my fucking knees, but I still kick it all day. You can wither away like the tulips and developing suck. Cause if it ain't about handicap.
All right, I can't do it anymore. It's painful. But
Okay,
hey, her
okay.
vagina isn't handicapped.
Kaiser Pineapple. I dated a dwarf chick once. I was nuts over her.
Oh, I love that other one that Kaiser Pineapple did. Well, this was not on my bingo card for today. That's enough internet for me. Yikes. Yes. King Kong Dong, Johnny, what you... No, she better be over 18 or else this feels weird and wrong. She's way over 18.
Oh, yeah. That's an old clip. And she's well over 18.
She's an NYC 8.5. I would say this. She sang that song and she put it on the internet. Props to her. Got balls.
Yeah.
And apparently a defibrillator. But balls, most importantly. The plane hijacking. I don't know where we're on the second hour. We still have a bunch of stuff still to cover.
Well, let's talk about a Canadian hijacking, plane
Okay.
hijacking. Why not? Yeah.
Canadian plane hijacking. All right, so we'll go to the video that you linked to me.
Yes.
I didn't
Vancouver
realize.
Regional Airport. Like, this is a major airport, international airport.
Okay.
Yes.
Michael, good morning. Yeah, this is truly shocking. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a lot of questions. Investigators do too. And you may be saying, oh, this was just a small...
I do have a lot of questions. What's on your hard drive? Let's start with you.
plane, but there were big planes flying all around it. It's an incredibly dangerous situation that could have ended very differently.
Yeah, but it
this
didn't.
morning,
So
a suspected hijacking in the skies above one of North America's...
So that's those the Mounties? Where are their horses?
Oh, they don't have horses, silly. I mean, they do, but they don't have them on the regular.
So what are they mounting
Not for
all the
stuff like
time?
this.
If you're a Mountie, shouldn't you be constantly mounting? Johnny, will you be my handicapped friend? Shiny jacket. What? Oh, tiny jacket. Oh.
Tiny jacket.
Busiest
you
airports.
can see, dude.
We do have an aircraft that has been hijacked, is in the vicinity of the airport.
You know, I don't know if you guys know this. Airports don't take that shit very lightly anymore. Canadian hijacking, Toronto Space Needle. Prawn name. Okay.
This was the plane, a small single-engine Cessna 172, and it was going in circles over the Vancouver airport Tuesday, all plane traffic held in place.
Yeah, there's a little Cessna orbiting the airport, trying to stop everyone from going flying for some reason.
Vancouver is a major international airport, and so nobody knew whether the person had nefarious intent and intended to hurt themselves or to crash into somewhere on the Vancouver airport. So quite concerning.
Do we have any of that
Air traffic
information?
Control alerting other pilots already in the skies nearby to be on the lookout and take caution.
I'm just going to let you know that so that you can continue looking out the window. It's a 172, and just in case anything starts heading towards you, you have the ability to move at your discretion.
Now an urgent investigation underway. Authorities saying that the person who took control did it in protest, but it's unclear what the protest was for.
Guys.
Yeah.
You know what? The whole, like, sitting in front of traffic on the road, we have the king dipshit who looked at that idea and goes, no, hold my beer. I'm going
better.
to delay planes from landing. Because, you know, at an international airport, when you've been flying over continents and oceans, you don't ever arrive at the airport. You don't ever arrive at that airport with no fuel. You always like, no, we can just circle for a few hours. It's fine. Folks, this is your captain speaking. I know we've been on a 13-hour flight, but if you'll just bear with us for a little bit longer, we're going to enter a holding pattern because one asshole in a Cessna wants to make a point. I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. Not a good idea. And for those of you that could hear him, I will show him. Yes, he is here. It's Alicard. It's Alicard. It's my boy. They ride yaks. I didn't know they ride yaks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We played you the Yak song, did we?
I know.
not?
We did.
Okay, good.
I walked through the customer lobby humming, "My vagina ain't handicapped." My vagina ain't handicapped. My vagina
My
ain't
day's
handicapped.
good.
My legs don't work, but my vagina ain't handicapped. She made a banger, you know? Her and Bob Villain. I don't like how much I like Bob Villain saying death to the IDF. Like, he put it on a nice beat and it slaps and it carries. And it's not even like I have any views about what that statement is implying. No views whatsoever. It's just like, nope, it just sticks. And I'm like, do.
Yeah.
Fucking earworm. Can we bid on the egg chair yet? No, there was never ever going to be any bidding on the egg chair. The egg
Someday
chair.
I want to see this egg chair in person. There will be no selling of the
Have
egg
you never
chair.
seen the egg chair? Or have you only seen it in video is what you're
No,
saying?
I want to see it in person.
Oh.
Yeah, live.
She's saying she wants to sit in the egg chair.
Well, I don't know. It's so damn rickety.
It's not that rickety. It's rickety for perhaps other physical activities that people may have dreamed about doing at one point in time. But
Huh? Oh, really?
yeah, but there's a
Specific?
there's a little bit of like restoration and work we've been doing on it. We're putting the new light strip in a little bit more hardcore. We might be able to tighten the base. I'm at King Kong Dong. I'm at 1,200, so go ahead and outbid me. You know what? The moving situation is so dire. I almost would sell the egg chair if it means I've got $1,200.
Yeah.
That looks and by the way, let me be clear. While it is super duper awesome, fiberglass egg shell, the cushions that are original in it are falling apart and stuff. Like, I don't know that I would say it's worth. I don't know. I would say I wouldn't take that money until you looked at it all the time if I was doing that.
A thing is worth what a person is willing to sell it or buy it for.
Well, I'm not willing to sell it
So
yet either. So
If
I'm
you
hoping.
know, I know, I'm just saying, 1,200 is a nice bid.
I'm hoping against hope, regardless of whether it's here, Canada, Montana, Milwaukee, whatever, wherever I fucking manage to figure out where to go. I'm going to have a studio set up where we can bring the chair back, and I'll just use a wireless mouse and keyboard and just do the show from the chair. Like, prep the show and then go sit in the chair, and there we go. Have cameras set up differently or something. No, my bid is for the futon. This is King Kong. Oh, that's for the futon. Well, that's not going anywhere. I fucking love my futon. Wherever I move, it's coming with me. Hey, Digger, August 13th, 444 CAD, operated by Sun Country Airlines. Round trip. UVR to MSP. Apparently, Cockalicious is trying to get you to come over. When are you moving? Says Johnny 8 Books. Well, we set a tentative date in September, but at this point, we don't have a destination. So,
yeah, it's really hard. There are no apartments for rent that are handicap or not handicap, but wheelchair accessible. It's wildly, insanely difficult.
Adding myself to some waiting lists and praying and fucking contacting people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look on Facebook. I don't know. What do you want from me?
Insanely difficult to find a place for a wheelchair.
Okay. Saint Caesar mentioned this earlier. I did have this story. I don't know if people want to cover it or not. Well, we can read through it, I guess. They're gonna make a live action Zelda movie, and I know a lot of people are like invested in this. I'm not, but apparently they're making live action Zelda, but they're not casting a trans female actor to play the princess. So
they're not.
Yes, in a weird.
Okay. I had to say this.
Like in a weird, like cartoon world thing, we get to celebrate the fact, I don't have another picture, but we get to celebrate the fact that this person isn't playing Princess Zelda. Like, the trans community wanted this person to play Zelda because they wanted it. And we're celebrating the fact that Nintendo revealed that this lady is the one playing Zelda, and she's an actual lady. So the
real lady,
the internet,
okay, cool.
The internet is not casting any sort of she looks like, doesn't look like, will be good, will be bad, like things about, I guess, Bo Bragason playing
it's
Zelda.
Simply the fact she's got the right
simply the
parts,
fact
that's
that she's actually a lady, and so like the person playing a princess is actually a princess, and that's, like I said.
Crazy.
That's a weird win and celebration for our society. Hell, stay out of leave that alone. You stupid kitty. Trans positive would make a good transformer. Interesting. I thought Link was Zelda. I used to think that all the time too. I'm going to be honest. I did not realize Zelda was the princess for the longest time. And in the casting they did, when I read the two names for the casting, I was like, wait a minute. Out of these two names, which one's the lady's name? So yeah, I'm very happy about that, just because I don't want that stuff slammed into that, and people are like, oh, well, that's not fair for trans actors. It's like, right, but it's not fair for actors in wheelchairs that they can't play roles as walking people because they're not people who walk. Like, you're not a princess. I'm sorry, you're a dude. Just because you have this confusion thing, like, it's on you, homie. Hi, Johnny. Hi, there. So her vagina is for sure not handicapped, says AP.
For sure. For sure, for sure.
You mean Zelda won't be played by Zendaya? Yeah, won't be played by Zendaya. Princess Zelda, how did you not know?
How did you not know? I know.
I didn't, like, when I realized that Princess Zelda, that's when I knew. Before then, it was like, oh, dude, Zelda, 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 Zelda. And I always thought, oh,
You didn't.
the guy
you
with the
didn't
sword
play
and the shield
games
must be
at all?
Zelda. No, dude, I didn't have
Oh,
didn't have regular access to our Nintendo. My parents were very often annoyed at all of us fighting over the Nintendo because my parents had 5 kids, but they had one Nintendo which only had 2 controllers and for most games only 1 player. So like early Zelda and stuff, yeah, we didn't get to do any of that. We got to do Super Mario and Duck Hunt for a little bit, and then it went bye-bye. And then one Christmas we got a Sega Genesis. Hello, Sonic the Hedgehog, and what was the other one? Oh, dude, my
Love
favorite
Sonic.
game on the Nintendo was Section Z. It's so stupid.
we never had a Nintendo. We stuck to the Sega and then the Sega Genesis, and yeah.
Kyle making a very good point. Doesn't Canada have better social programs? I'd move there,
Yes.
Johnny. It's a matter of how that works at this point. Robin Williams would have had a role in this movie. He was a big Zelda fan. Dude, that would have been fun. You'd think the
I
technology...
shared my birthday with Robin Williams. Our birthday is coming up in, what is it? 5 days.
Jellyfish
Holy
is
shit.
smelly. We've got technology
Throw that
going
out.
even better than that. We've got people inventing like electrodes that make their bodies move. So we don't even need wires for marionettes. Plus, the marionettes need an able hand to manipulate them. So who's the person holding the marionettes? Because again, I get what you're saying with the wires and pulleys. Good point.
Oh, I will. I'll make you.
Oh,
Make
that's
you
not a
dance.
giant trust fall.
I'll make you dance, honey. Don't worry.
Yeah. You guys couldn't hear that because it was
Totally
silent, but
frustrating.
my butt puckered to the point that it can forge a diamond. What the hell? We're going to close that. So I might talk about that one. We did the small plane being hijacked. I have a story from BBC News that I cannot believe. Thai police have arrested a woman who allegedly had sexual relations with monks and then used photos and videos of the acts to extort money from them.
Aha.
Oh, God, I love this.
There you
The
go.
woman who police are calling Miss Golf had sex with at least 9 monks. Police said at a press conference they believe she received around 385 million baht, or $11.9 million. Over the
how much
past
did she
3 years.
Wow.
Investors who searched her house found more than 80,000 videos and photos used to blackmail the monks, police spokesman said. The scandal is the latest to Rock Thai's much-revered Buddhist institution, which in recent years has been plagued with allegations of monks engaging in sex offenses and drug trafficking.
Yes. Yes. Monks have really been getting.
Now,
put
here's
through
my
the ringer.
question. Are Buddhist monks going bad, or did they simply get a good rap that they never earned? Have they been
I
pieces
honestly,
of
I
shit the
can't
whole
tell you.
time, or is this a new
That's a
development?
Max question. That's definitely a Max question.
Well, fuck, where's Max? Probably asleep
I
or
know,
some
right?
shit. This scandal is laser rock time. Police said the case first came to their attention in mid-June when they learned that an abbot in Bangkok had suddenly left the monkhood after being extorted by a woman. Miss Golf, quote, had a relationship with the monk in May of 2004, police said. She later claimed to have his baby and demanded child support of more than $7 million.
Oh.
Well, it's baht, so I don't know how much that is in American.
Oh, okay.
Because she got 385 total, and that wound up to being 11.9. So she still did ridiculously well. But authorities then discovered that other monks had similarly transferred money to Mrs. Golf, which police called her modus operandi. Police added that they found nearly all of the money has been withdrawn, and some of it had been used for online gambling. So she's just really bad at poker?
Wow.
When investigators searched her house this month, they seized her phones and found more than 80,000 photos and videos that she had used to blackmail the monks. She's facing multiple charges, including extortion, money laundering, and receiving stolen goods. The police have also opened a hotline for people to report misbehaving monks. Look, guys, we got to lock down a lot of problems. We got to lock down these creepy monk extorters, and we got to lock down you monks who can't keep it in your pants. Everybody, let's go. Everyone is a piece of shit lately, says AP. Right?
Yeah.
Also, AP, very right. Digger's way too excited about that marionette bit. The monks are forgetting the idea behind being monks, right? It's that. It's literally the bit from Hot Shots Part 2. He's like, no, you don't understand. These men are monks. They vowed to a life of celibacy, as their fathers did and their fathers before them. No, it's really, really funny with Charlie Sheen saying they vowed to a life of celibacy as their fathers and grandfathers before them. And it's like, but nobody stuck to the life of celibacy. I want to see if I can find that scene now. I have, let's do this.
Hot Shots Part 2, yes. Don't trust them monks. Uh-huh.
How do you spell
Apocalypse, the fact that you held the door open for her, whether it was a dog or a baby in the stroller, the nice thing you did, and it's nice to see there's people out there still doing that sort of stuff. So keep on opening doors. It'll, work out karmatically in the end.
So apparently these are the monks in question?
Colonel, these men have taken a supreme vow of celibacy.
Yes.
Like their fathers and their fathers before them. I haven't seen a woman in decades.
These men took a supreme vow of celibacy like their fathers and their fathers before them.
Miss Huddleston.
I haven't seen a woman in decades.
This is Michelle Huddleston.
I love that fucking scene.
That's another one we can rewatch.
I feel like a dumbass. Lady was coming into my building, pushing a stroller quickly, went over to hold the door open, looked at the stroller, it was a goddamn dog. Yeah, I would be. I think these monks are up to no good. Apparently not. Like, now, like, so that's the who's the bigger criminal here? The lady extorting the monks, or the monks doing all the, like,
right?
No offense. If they weren't doing no fucky sucky, they wouldn't have to be extorted.
Yep.
Oh.
Thank you, AP. $1 USD is $32.046 bot, which is a little less than the Canadian exchange. Thank you for that.
Dude, but she still got like 7 million
for
child
that's
support.
That's a lot of money.
So just again, in American, that might be a lot. That's a fairly decent chunk of money.
Mm-hmm.
Kaiser Pineapple says that's a pick for movie night. It's just a goddamn good. My favorite line from that is still the part where he flies into the ground face first, and they pull him out of the sand after he blew up the boat or whatever, and he's just like, it's 12 past the hour, and now here are the Buckinghams with kind of a drag, and he falls over. Just fucking awesome. All right. Anyhow,
yeah, I totally don't remember that anymore. We can definitely watch it
I
again.
remember lots of weird parts of that movie. That movie is still like the first movie was good, but that movie just for the fucking Rambo chicken scene where he runs out of arrows, so he gets a fucking chicken. It's just good. And then they do the Robin Hood like fire in the background slow-mo shot, and it's a chicken. I can't take it. It's funny. Sorry. All right, so that's that done. Thai woman arrested. We got that story covered. Blackmailing priests. Horrible cunt. Okay, so we're halfway through the second hour. We should probably do our second hour stories. Oh, dude. We were in Thailand. Now we can talk about Bangkok. We have a naked American man in the sewers refusing help and biting people.
Oh, good. Good.
I've got some video clips to show you from a black lady who left the horrible, racist country of America, because again, we are
Yeah.
unrepentant,
Horrible racists.
Yep. She went again to the land of freedom in Russia, and we've got an update on how that's going.
Good.
I got a lady. A lot of guys are going to want to talk about this story first. I got a lady who had to get a breast reduction surgery because her boobs wouldn't stop growing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an issue.
That's a weird one. That quite frankly,
it's rare.
It is. Oh, it's super rare.
Thing.
Hey, Michael. Good morning. Yeah, this is.
We covered this one already, so I can get that out of here. That's our airplane story. The nerd with the copyright lawsuit, and then we've got a video of Ireland opening its mass grave of 796 babies. They It's in a small Irish town. Dude, how small? You've got 800 babies and young children that disappeared. How small is your town? Their remains are hidden in a... Oh, no. Their remains are hidden in a septic tank beneath a housing estate.
Wait, what?
In the middle of this housing estate lies...
Like, dude, we got the person, well, not perfect person, but we've got an interesting person to talk about it. So there we go. Do you want to do that one first?
Yes, let's do that one.
All right. Well, that's there. We've got all of those loaded up.
Hello, Dazzer Love. How you doing?
Hey, Dazzer. Good to see you. Other than that, we've got our third hour stuff and all of the videos in there. In fact, I bet, you know what? We'll do this first. We'll do, nope, let's click it just to see what it is.
Yeah,
I'm curious. I think I found the thing you were talking about.
Okay.
Was it about a plane crash?
I think so.
Then yeah, I have it. We'll do it at the end of the stuff. All right, so here we go. This is the one again. If you haven't heard, we talked about it here or on Steel Toe somewhere. Ireland has found a mass grave of like 800 babies, and it's under a. It's where a like house for wayward women and orphans kind of used to be. So it's not believed that like anything malicious necessarily happened to these children. In some cases, it might be like they died of emphysema or a respiratory ailment or something. But in either case, not the best of care. But ultimately, after the care failed, I'd say not the most respect and dignity paid to the aforementioned deceased.
In the middle of this housing estate lies one of Ireland's darkest secrets.
There was knowledge that something was here.
Yes.
It's a real life pet cemetery situation. They're not on a native burial ground. They're just on a baby mass grave. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Well, hey, there were no actual mass children's graves here in Kamloops. There wasn't. It was just boulders in the clay ground. There were no babies. There was no mass.
Okay.
You know.
How much money did you pay to find that out?
I didn't have to pay any money to find that out.
Wasn't it the taxpayers? Didn't Canada do that?
Canada. No, Canada. The government isn't even admitting that there are no bodies yet. We rewrote laws and stuff because of the mass graves that didn't exist.
Well, in this case, they very much do exist, and they're in a septic tank.
Yeah. It was just hidden between a lot of them.
Now we're here in the town of Tuam. It's on the west of Ireland.
I can't believe
this housing
this.
estate was once the site of a so-called...
It was hidden between a lot of them.
Now we're here in the town of Tuam.
I have to take my
on the west of Ireland.
How dare they put a guy by the name of Donnie O'Sullivan on a story about Ireland? Why don't you get an Irish guy in there instead of this American journalist who's... All right. Sorry.
Hun?
I'm sorry.
And this housing estate was once the site of a so-called mother and baby home. Between the 1920s and 1990s, tens of thousands of Irish women who became pregnant outside of marriage were sent to homes run by nuns.
Now this is a question I always have. They demonize the women who get pregnant outside of marriage. You realize she didn't, like, that dick that there was attached to a dude. Like the guy is never.
Yeah, no, but it's not their fault. Especially back then. No, it's the woman's
See,
fault.
that's where just when you think about the mechanics of sex, it's more their fault. Because, dude, pull out. Blow your load onto the wall like a gentleman and leave.
Yeah, your modern day chivalry just wasn't a thing back then.
You know? If you're feeling extra frisky, spunk on a socket, hopefully trip a fuse.
Dazzler agrees. They could have swallowed.
Nuns on the run. Nuns on the run.
Every inch of that note is going to be.
Worshiping God, taking it in the bum. Nuns on the run. Sorry. Nuns on the run. I can't. I apologize.
Excavated.
Contraception
I
was
feel pain.
illegal in Ireland until the 1980s, and abortion was illegal here until 2018.
You know, because they're really up on the times. I love when people are just like, you can't take away abortion rights or women's rights. Like, yeah, go to Ireland and say that. No offense. I feel like some people, like, women want women's rights. Like, no, liberal women want women's rights. I feel like Catholically devout women think women getting abortions might be like, probably not.
Yeah.
I always hate how people act like it's a gender issue. Like guys want abortion, or guys I'll demonize women for abortion, but women want the option. It's like, no, they don't. Don't speak for all of them. You want the option. That's fine. You can want the option all damn day. It's your body, but don't, again, I don't feel like that's something that slides unless I feel the same way, and I'm entirely open to being wrong about the Muslim faith. That women get a shit end of a stick on that, but they're willing to take it, and they don't fight back. And it just, there you go. $1.99 for Pool Scam Sam. Did you hear about the St. Cloud Strangler recently? No, but thank you for that $1.99. Let me.
St. Cloud Strangler?
Yeah.
You guys got your own strangler?
Yeah, I think it might be time to move. Take my daughter with me. Aiming for the ponytail after back shots is also fun. Well, balls deep, a lot of ladies have a not the hair rule.
Yeah.
I like how Digger's like doing the math on it, like I don't yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
Even though I continue
especially if
to
it's
assert
a quickie in the bathroom before, you go back to the restaurant separately together.
Well, that's just tasteless.
You don't want to have stuff in the hair because it's harder to hide, right?
Right. Well, nobody's proposing that. I'm just like, you do realize there's like amino acids and things. Very good. Like I'm not saying do it in the hair.
Well,
I'm saying, by the way,
it's actually great for the skin.
right.
Apparently.
Which is why I always say, if you love your woman, when she's not looking, nut in her shampoo, and she'll thank you.
I would kill you. I pay so much money for my shampoo and my conditioner. I would kill you.
What if you're staring down? What if you're staring down a rejuvenation of color, shine, and bounce, like that? Like, what if one day you wake up?
It would have to improve my stuff.
Let me say,
so much.
When you regularly, and I don't suggest this for guys, I've never tried it, but when you regularly nut in her shampoo bottle, she will notice that more often than not, after she takes a shower and washes her hair, she will literally look and go, dude, I think my hair fucks. And you're like, right? Where'd that come from? Mr. Q, Pantene Pro V shampoo and conditioner, now with extra protein. I love it. I love it. It's good. It's good. And when it's good, it's good. All right. I love that we're having fun with this because this story is horribly depressing. But yeah, 700 bodies in a septic tank. I'd hate to be the fucking sewer management company that's got to clean that sumbitch.
In the state,
let's pause this for a second. $5 from Vadam. I'm so excited for Johnny and Digger to have kids. Your kids will be so cute. Having kids is awesome. Yeah, they'll even come with little wheelchairs. Thank you for your $5 of support.
Wheelchairs.
Yes, little baby-sized wheelchairs. Right? You're welcome.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's
this
funny
thing
though.
About unmarried mothers being evil. They looked on them as dangerous because they were dangerous to men.
John Rogers.
They
was
were
born in the
dangerous to
mother and
men.
baby
How
home
were they
here in
dangerous
Yeah.
to men? They were willing to take a load. That's how they were dangerous to men.
Yep.
They're going to break up.
It was their fault that the men strayed and did bad things.
These people are
right?
going to
If they
break
hadn't
up
been
happy
so-
marriages. Like, let me tell you about the McCallans down the street. Now, John McCallan was a good man, and his wife, Mary McCallan, she was a good lady. Now, they fucking hated each other. It was a perfect marriage. He'd come home from work, and he'd beat the piss out of her. Then one day, he met a lady he didn't want to hit. That stupid harlot broke up a good family. Or maybe, hear me out, you guys like literally got married too fast. This is one of those things where I'm on the fence about this. I don't believe in like promiscuity, but I believe that demonizing sexual activity between couples is a bad thing, because in general, if you're going to be a long-term couple, that's a part of it. But if you keep that part of the deal out of the fucking, out of the repertoire until after the bill is signed, now all of a sudden you've got to take the house with the furniture that's in it, but that shit sucks. Like, come on her sandwich if she's going to be a baby about it, says Bad Desert. Link to the Jake saying W Johnny. W to you.
A lock of hair. My mother kept that for 40 years and gave it back to me the day that we were reunited.
John was taken away from his mother, Bridie Rogers, when he was only 1 year old.
Because she swore the day that she took that no church or state would ever be able to claim me as their own. I belong to Bridie Rogers.
So I think there's somewhere
Oh.
about the bounce of pores.
Local historian and grandmother Catherine Corliss began researching the Tune baby home from her kitchen table.
That is the home itself.
This is starting to get really depressing. I get to blame Johnny when my wife asks why I jizzed in her conditioner bottle. I mean, sure.
Yes.
I'm not too worried about it.
Yes.
Again, she's
Especially if it's at least
No,
do it
no,
in
no,
the shampoo.
I demand
Put it in the-
I demand both blame and credit, sir. If I'm right, and she starts going like, dude, what the fuck with my hair? And it's like, well, I have been unloading into your shampoo bottle. And then she goes, I'm very grossed out, but at the same rate, like I already washed it, and it's so amazing. The after effect is so amazing. I demand credit too. Okay. And you're like, well, I can't take all the credit. Well, I did a majority of the work. The patent and idea belongs to another. What is my tresemme warm? Why is my tresemme warm?
Why? Why is my tresemme warm?
How much are you nutting that you're changing the active temperature of a semi-viscous fluid, sir? Why? Way to ruin the show with this story, Johnny. Take a 5-minute break. Yeah, I think we're gonna bail out of the story. The jizzing in shampoo bottles thing has really derailed the dead baby story.
I run hot,
guys,
bro.
guys, we can't keep talking. Why? Well, we brought up jizzing in the shampoo bottle, and now it's just kind of a boner killer, Like, fucking pick a lane. We're getting all hot and heavy with pump a load into her mane and tail, but then don't keep that thing. Now dead babies.
In her mane and tail.
You've never had mane and tail shampoo and conditioner?
No, I have. Yes.
Oh. Alrighty. So Pool Scam said, apologize right now, Johnny. No.
Damn it.
I don't think so. I can't.
Damn it, Johnny.
Like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park that melts stuff. I have no balls deep. I run hot, bro. Like that dinosaur. That's ridiculously hot. Like, again.
Okay, that's really hot. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. The reason your balls are external is because semen is very fickle, so it has to keep it at like just the right temp. So saying I run hot is maybe concerning. Are you microwaving your nuts on a regular basis? Have you been lathering your balls in like a fucking I don't know, radioactive isotope? But what's going on? Yeah, Johnny, some of us here trying to find where to blow our loads. Well, I told you, the shampoo bottle. Did we not cover that? Dude,
Yeah,
so
but he's at
again,
work
like
right
this is
now.
again.
He's at work right now.
Then the hand soap. Just make sure you remember which one.
Yes.
I was going to use this new hairspray, but the hold from my new shampoo is impeccable. Or wait, no, the hold from my shampoo is impeccable. What's new? Just a little man-made additive. It just spices the relationship up. If you can't come in her, come on her, says Bad Tazzer. Well, I mean, the point is, I just feel like when it comes to oops, I'm pregnant, there were two people involved. And I always hate how it seems like we demonize one party, but it's like you do know that somebody else couldn't pull out. And maybe it's just my ability to do that because I get a long lead up time. So I'm just like, all right, well, we'll just do this over here. And it's less of an issue. But, and I will say this, like, guys, pulling out is also great for one reason. Fucking easier to make paper mache afterwards. I've been making a Trump piñata. It's entirely glued together with semen.
Interesting.
Well,
what are you going to stuff it full of?
Well, I'm going to stuff it the same way Benjamin Netanyahu stuffs Donald Trump, either directly in his mouth or in his ass, depending. If I can bend the puppet over a table. I'm so excited for Johnny and Digger that we covered that. Thank you, Vidam, for the 5. Lab Glass with 2. Can confirm. Balls runs hot. Cleared up my sore throat in seconds. Why did I had to read it? I didn't want to. I didn't want to, but I had to read it. He put $2 there, so I had to read it. Johnny's exfoliating cum shampoo, patent pending. Right? It gets in the pores.
I don't know if your stuff is exfoliating. You want to go to the doctor. If your cum is able to be an exfoliant, you've got something wrong with your stuff.
You have that's
Cheer 100. Did you know that dyeing your hair can cause your hair to fall out? Same with doing highlights. I saw someone came into the hair salon crying her hair was coming out in clumps.
But they're bleaching their highlights, I'm guessing. They're like stripping and coloring.
Highlights, yeah.
So
if you're when you're stripping color out, because you can't dye your hair if it's anything other than blonde, it's not going to go the color that you see on the box. So most times you have to use bleach to take the color out of the hair before you put new color back in. And if you leave it on too long, it literally turns your hair into wet spaghetti, like overcooked spaghetti. It's horrible. And the hair just becomes clumps and it just melts and it's awful.
My mom
awful.
used to be Sigourney Weaver, like dark hair. Platinum blonde. All 90s. Yeah.
Wow.
It's not, it's been rough. To be fair, nothing feels better than going, what? Brian the Science, though you like the feet. I got to keep the feet clean. It ruins the nice, clean feet to jizz on them.
True.
All right.
Very true.
Wow. This. You guys are getting weird.
Yeah.
I've had my hair go melty. It's not fun. I've dyed my hair a couple times, but I'm very fortunate that it's still just holding its own. No,
my mom was a hairdresser. She was perming my hair when I was little, and she made me wait until I was 12 years old before I could change the color of my hair. And from the minute I turned 12, I've been dyeing it and bleaching it and doing all sorts of stuff. And I learned the hard way. I made the mistakes on my own hair. I learned the hard way. And when your hair is literally dissolving in your hands, it's a very scary, very sad moment.
My dad was a bedroom dresser, 3x3, total of 9, sizable drawers. Anyways, the minute I was listening to your story, but the minute you said my mom was a hairdresser, my brain went, my dad was a bedroom dresser. 3 rows of 3 drawers, 9 total, sizable drawers. Just good stuff. Digger is one joint away from purple hair. Nah, we're good. I won't let Nikki
You know
dye
what?
her
I
hair.
will not go funky hair colors again until we take it back from the 2 slug butts people. That's what we in Canada call the LGBTQIA people. Trudeau couldn't say it right. He fumbled a couple of times, so then suddenly Canada decided to add two spirits to the beginning of the list for our Native American friends, and now the initials, it says two slug butts. It's awesome. It's really awesome. The best type or piece of branding that Trudeau did.
So like the
career.
initials put together
Slug
just
butts.
spells slug butts.
Two slug butts, yeah. Yeah. Two spirit.
All right.
Lesbian. Okay.
Okay. I gotta take myself off the camera and cough and be really loud. So I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna hit play on this story. This is a plane crash caught on camera in Florida.
Cheer 100. You can also burn your sculpt by dyeing, bleaching in heights. It's better to go to a professional. It's too dangerous. I hear at the comedy show Aaron's going to be waxing and shaving people's balls, pubic hair.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm
Lord.
gonna go ahead and say
I'm
Red
guessing
Fox is
that's not
entirely
gonna
making
happen.
that up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait for some confirmation on that one. I mean, don't get me wrong, Aaron does love nothing more than a scrub brush and a bucket of balls. That's his actual statement, but it's different balls,
yeah,
sir.
I heard that.
Different balls, sir.
Different kind of balls. I don't think they're hairy ones. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you take me off too, and then I can smoke something too.
The doorbell camera caught it all. What sounded like a massive truck crash right outside was instead a small Cessna Skymaster plane slamming into a large tree.
One grabbed an axe, one grabbed a fire extinguisher, one grabbed a hose.
Within seconds, neighbors in Pembroke Pines, Florida were running to rescue the 4 people inside. With smoke pouring from the plane, one man grabbed a garden hose, others grabbed an axe and fire extinguisher, working to pull the victims out. Cell phone video captured them talking to the people trapped. Meanwhile, other pilots overhead notified air traffic control.
Yeah, there is a downed aircraft here. Looks like short final 2A left.
It sounded like a semi-truck flipping over with a large amount of rocks.
FlightAware shows the plane had come from the Turks and Caicos Islands to the North Perry Airport in Broward County. An FAA database shows the plane...
You can't fly out of Constantinople. No, you can't fly out of Constantinople. They won't let you land from Constantinople. That's nobody's business. Sorry, as soon as he said the Turks, I just... I hate myself. All right, let's go ahead.
Okay. Owned by a family in nearby Weston. The victims included several
In Michael
family
Weston?
members, and
Like the
all
burn
4
notice guy?
survived, rushed to area hospitals.
I love that guy.
They just said something went wrong and just didn't get any lift.
18-year-old
Guys,
Ethan
something
Wolf
went
says
wrong.
His girlfriend was on bed over
No
the
way.
course of the past 5
I
years.
accidentally clicked
Something went wrong?
Survived and just didn't get any lift.
18.
Something went wrong. We just didn't get any lift. I mean, that would mean like your ailerons aren't responding. I've
I know
only
nothing.
bleached my hair. My ball hair was kind of cool, says Chevy JP. I have trouble believing that because bleach burns the skin.
Yeah.
I know I've had bleach on my
mean,
scalp
heck,
and it sucks.
Basically, Nair is basically hair bleach, but it's high potency.
It's still, they looked
basically what
fat.
it is. It just eats.
Mr. Q, I've flown a plane like that before. Ooh, brag, you and your flying time. That was a true controlled burn, says MSO. I don't know about that. They look fat, 400K down the tubes. For the plane?
Oh, probably.
Let's go back a second. 'Cause
Planes are
they
bloody
All 4
expensive.
survived, rushed to area hospitals.
show the crash. Oh, fuck, it goes by so fast. Can we get just a split? Oh, you cunts. I can't get it. Like the minute we can't flip over, I don't react fast enough. I use peroxide, says Chevy JB. Well, that isn't hydrogen peroxide of bleach, doesn't it? She's shaking her head. Yes,
Yep,
you
it
guys
is.
can't see because she's not on the screen. Are you ready to come back on the screen, or do you want to?
Yes.
How do you let?
Yes,
No, we're just going to be disembodied voices. That's what we're doing. We're going to talk from here.
Okay.
We'll do the whole thing.
Ooh.
We're doing it live, guys. We're doing it
We're
live.
all ghosty in here.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, Johnny.
seriously.
Planes are fast. It's Kyle. That'll happen.
Was being propelled by gravity and a desire to with a crippled guy show. All right,
They just said something went wrong.
dude, look how much of that tree goes off.
I know, eh?
And just didn't get any lift.
18-year-old Ethan Wolf says his girlfriend was on that flight, and the family escaped with just minor injuries.
A couple lacerations here and there, bumps and scrapes, but they're okay.
The mayor says there have been 36 crashes at that local airport over the past 5 years. In 2021, 4-year-old Taylor Bishop was killed when a small plane crashed into his mother's SUV.
Holy balls!
No. Dude.
Dear Lord.
That's awful.
I thought this was going to be a good story. They said nobody died. Why did you have to find a death? Years back, NBC News, you guys are cunts. Oh my God, this is GTA footage, says Kyle.
Me.
That's why. It's GTA. Don't worry, they'll
This community
respawn.
wants to feel
They just got wasted. They'll start at the next hospital.
safe. I'm calling on the Broward County Commission to conduct a full, complete, and independent investigation of safety at this airport.
I know it's early hours here, but any sign of what caused this crash?
No, not yet. The FAA is investigating. In March, another plane made an emergency landing on a field at a nearby elementary school. Thankfully, nobody injured there. But over the years, several pilots and student pilots have died in crashes around that airport. And as the mayor said, 36 crashes, he said, over the course of the past 5 years.
That's a lot.
Wow.
That's
a lot. I live near a private airfield.
Ooh, look at you
That doesn't
brag.
happen.
Somebody's got a go bag and
Oh,
a guy
no.
with a Cessna.
I
Fuck.
wish. But no, in the entire 10 years I've lived here, there's been one crash. That's it.
Balls deep.
The
I did that in
36 is
GTA
pretty
once. The
high.
trick is running away before it starts on fire and then stealing the fire truck.
Right?
Can also burn your scalp. Thank you for the 100 bits, Red Fox Man. All of that Twitch money rolls over and we count it the next day. So thank you. We are, where are we sitting at for our goal currently? Our lofty goal is $35 for tomorrow. So
nice.
if you're having a good time, you're having fun, throw that in.
Do
We
it.
add Rumble up when it pays out. That's why we bought out yesterday, or bought out today and part of tomorrow. Fucking lunatic asylum in Florida. I don't know. Digger is on an indigenous island confirmed. Yep, she's floating on an island. A floating island.
Floating. Yep. I am.
The worst part about
Floating
this
on an
is
island on the res.
I was right about this issue, but I've been roped in with you largely by people with you guys are too dumb. Like I was like, no, I was right. Islands are attached to stuff.
No.
My
That was the
reasoning
dumbass.
my
It was
reasoning
me.
was pothead stupid. My reasoning was pothead stupid. But I was right.
No.
No. Islands are attached to stuff. Otherwise, pilots wouldn't be able to land on Hawaii. I mean, it's true, but it's also incredibly stupid. And so is this guy. So let's flip over there before they tell us about somebody else who died in the last 5 years. Like we try to get away from the dead baby story. And now we've got kid killed by airplane. Like nobody called that on their bingo card. You have a very small goal compared to Aaron, Johnny. Right, Red Scooper, because if it were higher than that, one, general audience size wouldn't justify that. Two, I actually am at the limit of what I can earn, or I've got problems with disability. So we have to keep the goal where it's at. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Or we triple it. Now, believe me, if we can do that second one and I'm off disability, great, but it's not. It's kind of where we're at there because I don't think that's something this audience can do, and I don't want to be that kind of guy. I'll just, go work. I'll go apply and work at the head shop. There we go. I'll
Well,
sell.
yeah, you were just saying you got some good stuff from there. Now it's you said it was native run. Do you have to be native to work there? It's the only.
No, the application thing is just like
No?
we're looking, apply on Indeed or whatever, or drop off an application.
Perfect.
So I'm like,
Perfect.
yeah, I'll look into that. Right now, trying to solve the am I going to live here thing. Don't want to apply for a job and
Well-
then move out.
That's true.
So, like I said, we solved that part, and we'll go for this. I don't think this video has English.
Hey guys, I know this isn't my
Yep,
usual.
yep. It's somebody overvoiced it. So I'll just do this. I'm not going to play
hold
this.
on, Johnny.
What?
Hang on a sec. Hang on. We got to stop the whole show. Hold on. T. Jefferson, happy fucking birthday, dude. Happy birthday. It might be miserable and hot, but it's your freaking birthday, so congratulations. Enjoy it. Do
Happy
whatever you
birthday,
do
T.
to
Jefferson.
enjoy the day.
Happy birthday, T. Jefferson.
That's awesome. My birthday's in like 5 days.
No, Chevy JB, I'm saying, like, you're saying, okay, I'll need an answer if you need to be connected to land or a plane. Are aircraft carriers a myth? Aircraft carriers are different because those are
They're
little
built
tiny
plated.
aircraft landing on a spot, and they know it's moving, and they're in communication about it. I'm saying if an island's not connected, it can drift, and in the case of airlines, they're a little bit... They need larger space. It really can't move a whole lot because neither can they. Thanks, Digger and Johnny, cleaning up after my apartment flood. I'm sorry to hear that. T.
Oh,
Jefferson.
dude, that's
Sorry to hear that. And thank you, Chevy JB, for the dollar. That is a good point, though. Chevy JB does make a good point. The way I say it, I do leave myself incredibly open to that criticism. Aircraft carriers, Dick, you know the thing your granddad worked on? Yeah, but those are little tiny planes. I'm saying...
Oh, happy birthday to you too, RP. Looks like it's his birthday as well. So happy birthday.
Saying Digger
Enjoy
in a
yourself.
bikini would 10 times the viewers. Yeah,
Yeah, right. I think it would like cut it in half.
honestly, in our current camera angle, you in a bikini wouldn't be much different than what we have now.
That's true because I'm wearing tank top with spaghetti straps. I mean, my bra straps are thicker than my tank top. I started doing this because someone said it wasn't quite demure. I wasn't quite covered, and they were right. I can't remember who it was. I don't think it was a regular person, but whoever it was, they were right. I wasn't quite covered properly.
Balls deep. I'm just going to say.
I was taught once upon a time the rule was you don't show your armpits. But it's
Either
just
way.
too freaking hot to not wear a tank top.
I'm just going to say, regardless of who may or may not have done that, there's a variety of things that we can draw as parallels to why that's not a name. No, Johnny, no bikini streams. Ask your boss. See, Kyle has an idea. Thank you. All right, there we go. Boop, 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 boop. And we're good. Happy birthday to y'all with a birthday, says AP. Indeed. Indeed. So this, not just a website anymore. All right, so it's almost 3 o'clock, so we're going to probably do more fun and less serious stories, including this one, which I do think is somewhat funny. I certainly hope it's not too serious. But Italian YouTuber Once Were Nerd, interesting name, covers a variety of retro gaming topics, but his reviews of the Anbernic devices appear to be a problem. According to the video above, customs enforcement officers from the Guardia di Finanza showed up at his home and office on April 15th with a search warrant and promotion of pirated copyright materials. What? They seized a variety of gaming consoles, handheld gaming consoles from his collection. In total, more than 30 consoles were taken. The creator, assuming he didn't do anything wrong, complied with demands, providing full transcripts of his conversations and chats with gaming handheld manufacturers. The officers also took his phone, promising to return it in a few days. It was returned 2 months later.
Oof.
According to the video, officials are not required to disclose what exactly the charges are or who has brought them until the initial investigation is complete under Italian law. At that point, the case is either dismissed or goes to trial. The complaint specifically mentions reproduction of copyrighted material from Nintendo and Sony, but the case may originate from the agency itself.
Okay.
I don't know. I just say, dude.
Did he actually do anything like that, or was he just reviewing shit?
He was reviewing video games for handheld consoles, but it sounds like the consoles he was reviewing were like probably because again, pirating video games isn't anything new. Like people have been doing it forever. Like so, I have no problem believing that somebody in some other country was like, let's just make our own gaming console, and let's just copy the software, and let's just distribute it. And now Nintendo's like, but that's our the copyright striking shit has been a thing, but it's hilarious. He's not. He's up for.
He's just reviewing stuff. He's not.
Yeah. He's gonna be up for £15,000 or whatever that is in American if he gets held up against it. It's 30 million Italian lira. Since the law predates the euro and 3 years. Oh, dude, and he does 3 years jail time. For his part, the creator never published sponsored reviews of the products. This is how most reviewers remain impartial, although he claims to have taken things one step further by not including any affiliate links in his content. We'll see how it shakes out. So he might do 3 years for, again, providing content.
Yeah.
Mr. Q, looking everywhere for my fat yin-yang cat. She was inside the kid's dollhouse. So cute. Well, no idea where your cat is. Is the Fiji Islands... it is the Fiji Islands which are in danger of capsizing, says Atomic Ray. I don't understand. How can an island be in danger of capsizing? I still don't understand why government doesn't want slave to own physical media. Bishop, what are you talking about? You mean like the government defending video games, shutting down games after you buy them because they don't keep the servers up or whatever, and pushing towards digital content that you rent instead of own? I'm renting this game for an indeterminate amount of time. Yep, that'll be $100, please. What? God. When I was a kid, like the new game was $20. $20. And over time, the games got better and the budgets got bigger and it's like, okay. But now it's to the point where it's like, it's $100 and we can take it back. What? That is a dick move, my friend. Time to go back to Battleship. I got that sitting over there. You can't recall my Battleship. It's not on the internet. It's plastic. If it's games that are not purchasable anymore, why does it matter? Right, dude? But that's why I'm nervous to play any way I may have of playing Section Z, like for a stream, because it's like, I don't want to get in trouble. Like, it's a stupid game that nobody's ever heard of. Probably most people would find annoying, but I do think would be fun to do, like, to have people watching you play it, because people be like, dude, this thing is like crazy. It's like, yeah, it is. It's a crazy, weird game. Like, this is the kind of game Section Z is. It's so simple and basic. You just fly down the tunnel and get to the teleporter at the end. You got to get from Section A to Section Z. Teleporters go up and down, and you're not sure which letter you go to, but you'll move all around the alphabet. It's a straight tunnel, dodge the stuff. People get that like, well, wait a minute. But I could do that. And then they'll do better. I want to play it right now just to show you what I'm talking about, but I'm fucking terrified. I'll show you later if you want, but like,
okay.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, you will. You show me.
Guys, somebody needs an itch scratched. Jesus.
Yeah.
Can I get a play ticket, please? So we have an hour and a half left in the show and other things to talk about. The retro game thing is over. Let's go to the uncontrollable boob story. That'll get the guys going.
After the news that we've covered so far today and the other news that I was seeing today, I am thrilled to not have to be flying anywhere. I am absolutely 100%
I'm happy that you're
relieved
happy
I don't have to fly anywhere. There's been so much airplane issues that I've seen just in the last couple of days. It's scary. I'm so glad I don't have to do that. Much rather take the train.
God. Open image, a new tab. This lady has a point. Like, I know. And there we go. Open image in new tab. So we've got an interesting journey to talk about for a lady. For a lady. And so we'll put this down here to talk about sad lady. And
Happy birthday.
close that.
Oh, no, I can't say that. Dong Jr. Happy birthday to Dong Jr.
All right, then. That sounds so weird, and
It's his 4-year-old's birthday today as well.
all right. So
We're making dinosaur nuggies.
this is hilarious. Is he listening right now? We may not want to. You may not want that happening. This is a not safe for kids show. This story that we're going to talk about, literally the title of it, my breasts grew uncontrollably due to a super rare condition. They got so big I needed a wheelchair. And I believe her. By no fault of her own. Dear Lord. Like, this is where I'm like, why does God hate you guys? Like, it's a rare, like, I have never heard of a dude who has a
I've
super.
got in mine, and mine are nowhere near like that.
Dude,
I've got
I've
a
heard
dent
of.
in my shoulder.
Dude, she's not even wearing a. Anyways, I've heard of like.
Try to find a bra that's going to fit that. Like, you won't.
I
You
was about to
cannot
say.
find a bra
Thank
to
you.
fit that.
Thank you for just assuming. I was about to say, I'll have you know, I was about to say, I'm surprised she's not wearing a parachute as a bra. I was going to say, I understand they can be hard to find, but they make a whole bunch of like light, airy fabrics that would hold most of those, and they can support an entire body weight. You're telling me she can't? Anyways.
Maybe she lives in a place like me and it's hot. Spaghetti straps is like the best you're going to get.
King Kong Dong saying he is not listening. He will want a fart drop later when I pick him up. Well, depending on the time, that might be possible. Well, hello. I have 2 hands she could use. Dude, that's for 1 boob, sir. I'm not doubting your abilities at all, Dazzer. I'm just saying the amount of real estate that we have to cover here, you're going to be only able to handle 1. I mean, that's a 1-man per boob job. Her on top, I'd tap out. Dude, her on top, you're going to have a crushed skull. This lady can cause death by snoo-snoo. These things have mass. Holy tits. I love titties, but that's too much, says King Kong Dong.
Wild.
Bad Desert, like to point out, I have big hands. I believe in you. I just, again, you have to have comically big hands if you're going to handle more than one of those. Where was the night? So, I have to find the other tab we had open. Where did it go? It was here a minute ago. There we are. All right. So now, so this is, again, shot number 2. This is when she was 22. Dear Lord, woman. Like, her midsection is all boob. She's like, hey, how you doing? And you can't, like, I feel like this is one lady who never felt bad for people looking at her tits, because, like, you can't not. A 22-year-old Brazilian woman has a new lease on life. She removed 22 pounds of excess tissue from her breasts in a grueling 10-hour operation. 22 pounds. That's a small child. She dropped a small child from her chest.
Yep.
Oh, dear Lord. She was a teaching student. Oh, no. Oh, no. She was a teaching student. How many people had trouble paying attention in that class? She had her chest had ballooned to an extreme size. Just a few months and triggered by a rare and debilitating condition. So she documented her journey. She always wore medium-sized shirts until her breasts started growing at an astonishing 750 milligrams or 1.65 pounds per month. She quickly outgrew her wardrobe and eventually had to turn to custom-made clothes when plus-size options couldn't fit her chest. I couldn't even wear a bra anymore. One day I tried on 8 shirts and none of them fit, and I ended up freaking out. I don't blame you. Her aunt was the first one to raise concern, but she brushed it off until strangers began to take notice, started standing out in the street, and people started pointing, she told them. I once went to the supermarket and even people started to think I was stealing products by hiding them in my breasts. Then I got worried. Dude.
Jeez.
Oh, ma'am, I can't let you leave here with these watermelons. Who are you trying to fool? The growth soon took a toll nearly every part of her life. Yeah, dude, I don't believe it. Her neck and back were in intense pain. It was impossible to cut my toenails. Put on my sneakers. I can't run. I stopped going to the gym because of my back. At times, the pain was so severe she needed a wheelchair to get around. Doctors initially feared cancer, but was ultimately diagnosed with gigantomastia, which is a rare condition where the breasts grow excessively and uncontrollably, according to the Cleveland Clinic.
So she'll need to have this reduction surgery multiple times throughout her life.
Dear Lord. Well,
it's wild.
Well, here's how it went afterwards, and good for her.
Oh, gosh, that must be a load off.
And later, her boyfriend's going to put a load on. Aha!
It'll be the first time in years she's seen her own belly button. And she's a fit woman. Like, it's not like she's, overweight, but holy Hannah.
I see your comment. Red Scooper will cover it in a minute. Just to give you a heads up. She's white, though. Why the theft accusations? Dude, she's Brazilian. She's Brazilian.
Yeah.
Everybody, well, I don't know everybody, but she's Brazilian. She's native to her local area. Again, it had nothing to do with her race. It was entirely they thought she was stealing watermelons. I feel
I can't eat carbs. They go straight to my tits. Thank you.
I feel like I feel like not now. I'm very happy for this lady and who she is in her life. So if I can like after the fact make fun of this lady, I feel like this lady says, "Come on my tits," and you say, "How can I not?" There's remarkably little real estate not consumed by that adjacent property. She's got the same disease as Robert Paulson in Fight Club. No, Robert Paulson in Fight Club, he had an estrogen imbalance because of all the steroids he took. So.
Well, that's right. He did have, he had boobs too. I just remember Bob had bitch tits.
Bob had bitch tits. But the reason he had bitch tits were because he was a professional fighter and he was taking steroids and juicing and using hormone therapies and stuff to stay under the radar. And the story of it is he took so many of them, his body overcorrected by producing estrogen, and now Bob has bitch tits.
Right. Yeah, see, that's the great thing about this memory of mine. I can rewatch the same movie. It'll be brand new every time.
What is it? Balls deep. I want to bounce grapes off her tits and catch them in my mouth. Jesus, balls deep. You could bounce, dude. You could bounce oranges off of those things.
Yeah.
AP saying she would never drown. That's for sure.
Yeah, she would never drown. That's for sure. No, she would have. Those things are weighty. They don't float. Unfortunately, they are not flotation devices. They will drag her under quicker than anything else.
I'm with Kyle. Flat-chested women are like, what the really? I got nothing, and this chick can't stop, won't stop. Fuck that.
She didn't even want hers. Come on.
Who doesn't love a Brazilian, right, Digger, says Magic 8 Ball. She watches hentai and comments on how flat-chested the women are. Fair enough.
Oh, King Kong dog.
So to get back to something that Red Scooper mentioned, because we're talking, have you heard of Stop Killing Games, Johnny? Yes, I have. I've heard of Stop Killing Games, and I do know that the guy that was trying to do the Stop Killing Games movement is dealing with a bunch of bullshit because of a fucking streamer who doesn't know what he's doing and talking out his ass. And he's a former World of Warcraft employee. Also, I know that same said employee did a really shitty thing in World of Warcraft Hardcore, to which I say, dude, fuck you. Bailing on people because it looks like it's going to go bad. And like, that's the risk you play in those situations. You go in with a group and if things are going shitty and you just not saying anything, not doing anything, not agreed upon. Like, I'm just going to turn and leave them to die so I can live. I would need to see that. The giant chest girl I went to high school with couldn't swim properly because of her chest. Saint Aaron says she gets pregnant, they'll get bigger and drown the baby. I Fucking, that'd be scary. And you don't own your games anymore. That's why Game Pass exists. Well, dude, that's not even why Game Pass. Fuck that with Game Pass or whatever. Every game, like Elder Scrolls Online, World of Warcraft, you don't own them anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's why the Stop Killing Games guy is cool. Because, like, here's an example of one. I'd love to be able to play Anthem. I think the Anthem game was great. It had some problems, but whatever. I feel like if it had time and a little bit of effort and a little bit of creativity, because it seemed to really be lacking that last part, they could have pulled a like cyberpunk turnaround thing. But alas, in the world of online games where everything has to be an online multiplayer, it really didn't work out. That's why I torrent all my games and don't play MMORPGs, says Cockalicious. Well, I am not that fortunate. I just don't buy a lot of games. Hi, Kat. How you doing, buddy? All right, so that is again a shitty thing for the whole games movement. I got this one people might have fun with. I have a black lady who fled the U.S. because of our horrible racism. Maybe this is the one I told you about that you wanted to see, and I was like, we'll cover it.
Yeah, she went to Africa.
She went to Russia.
Oh, Russia. Okay. Russia.
She went to Russia. Now remember, she fled America because of our horrible racism.
Yeah.
She went to Russia.
Oh, warning.
A black woman who moved from the U.S. to Russia to escape discrimination and racism revealed on social media that the entire plan backfired on her in a disturbing way. Francine Villa was born in Russia but moved to the U.S. with her family when she was a kid. In a heartbreaking video, Francine claims that both she and her baby were brutally attacked by racist neighbors in Moscow. She detailed the alleged assault on Instagram.
They attacked me with their fists. I was with child right in the face.
The fact that the attack occurred in her homeland is an extra painful blow.
Well, she's black. Again, and the story's being told even by you guys.
Oh, no, she was born there.
Yeah, she left.
Was born there.
She left the U.S. for Russia to escape our discrimination and our horrible racism. And yeah, she was born there, but she does not look like a person who would be born there, is my point. And she was raised in America. So her Russian accent is going to have American accents on it. So she'll
previously spoken about her move in the 2020 documentary Back in the USSR, which aired on the Russian state media channel RT. Villa said that her great-grandfather George Tynes, who hails from Virginia, worked as an agriculturalist after moving to the Soviet Union in the 1930s. Now, much of her family still lives there, but at a young age, she moved with her mother to the United States. It was there that she spent most of her life.
So why aren't you living with your family?
She described as a traumatizing experience with police. Villa explained in the documentary that she'd approached officers for help during an emergency, but that they turned on her instead, throwing her to the ground. It was then that she decided it was time to leave. That was back in 2019. Here is how she explained it. Quote, "Why did I make up my mind to move to Russia?
What?
2019, she got back just in time to get locked down in the States.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't know.
Yeah.
Painted faces don't work well in Russia, says AP.
I wanted to leave a country where I was facing discrimination. After a year living in Moscow."
Right, but that's my point. I want to leave a country where I'm facing discrimination. You can say that you're facing discrimination here, but again, it doesn't mean that there isn't discrimination in other places, just because it's here. And I feel like if you're going to go back to Russia, you should be aware of what discrimination you might face there.
She told RT, quote, "I feel free living in Russia because in Russia, no matter what time it is, I can walk outside and I'm safe."
All right, no offense. I don't know that there's a country where that's true. It's like fucking China,
that doesn't happen
Russia,
anymore.
The UK, America. I don't think that's a thing. And if you're going to go into the ones where the government won't get you, the rest of the people there will, because now we're talking third world countries. So it's really, you get to decide, who do you need to be afraid of coming to get you while you walk down the street? The other people you're walking down the street with, or the people who make sure the street still has a light on it? Which one?
5 years later, that proved to be a fantasy. Following the alleged attack, Villa took to Instagram with blood.
All right,
still on
fuck
her
you.
face,
I want the
saying a couple in
videos.
her
Stop you, and
apartment-
I'm tired of you doing this. I want the videos. I thought this was going to be like a video story, and she's just airing that. So we can air her clips that she shared. So fuck them and that news link.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she put this one on X.
Now I'm live. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm live. I was recording us. Now I'm live. No.
Right. Well, see, if you do it like that, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it live.
All right, I'm not going to keep showing that either because that looks like her shirt's open. So yeah, fled to Moscow. I feel like Fettuccine El Pupa was really hoping to put that dude on the chick, and he got me instead.
You think? Yeah.
She should move to Cockmenistan. Balls deep betting if she had gargantuan tits, this wouldn't have happened. No, I don't think it had to do with the tits. 99% white folk in Russia, says AP. Look up Rosie O'Donnell criticizing Ireland and Conor McGregor's response, says Kyle. I love Rosie O'Donnell criticizing Ireland because what?
Oh, I just Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen DeGeneres they've hated each other as much as Rosie has hated Trump. They've got that kind of animosity. And apparently Ellen just came out saying she'll back Rosie O'Donnell. Don't worry, I got your back in this latest thing with Trump.
Oh yeah, but that's because Trump wants to revoke her citizenship. And
Yeah.
here's where I'm okay with that. Like, if you make it like, not that she did it, but you make it a big public thing, like you go on news agencies and you go, I fear for my family and Donald Trump's going to come get us.
Mm-hmm.
Most people that you're pandering to don't have those abilities. So I feel it's kind of like flaunting, like I can just up and move to Ireland. Like I can't just up and move to Canada.
Yeah.
And
I can't just up and move someplace because my government sucks.
And I don't like the parents that are like, my gay kids and I and blah blah blah. It's just like, imagine that you found a sexual identity and made it who you are, and your kids watched you do it, and now they did too. I feel about that the same way I feel about somebody's like, my family have been police officers as far back as I can remember. Like, right, you grew up watching your dad be a cop, and now you want to be a cop. You grew up watching your mom be a muff diver, and you're like, hey, where's my wetsuit? Like, I get it.
Hey.
Family
business, it's a thing.
Right. But at any rate, so the whole like politicizing your decisions because of, again, if that's your viewpoint, fine. But you're saying you don't want to be part of the discussion here. You don't want to be part of the discourse here, or you fear reprisal so much that you want to leave. And at the same rate, nobody's actually doing this to her. Like, other than mean tweets and now the saying he wants her citizenship revoked, Donald Trump hasn't actually done anything to her. It's all, again, perceived. Right. She's screaming about the hits she's going to take before they've even been thrown, before the threat of them has been thrown. Just the fact that she thinks they're there. You're screaming at ghosts. All right.
Yep.
AP, no, she doesn't, because again, she's a stupid fucking moron. So again, the hateful country of America, and where they're not going to allow the trans people to do stuff in front of kids, and so that means that me and my gay lifestyle aren't accepted. Like, okay, these are two entirely different things.
Isn't her daughter like gay or trans or something?
Daughter's gay, not trans, from what I understand. From what I understand, I could be wrong. As far as I know, daughter is gay, not trans.
Something.
But again, it's because you want to draw parallels to things, and I'll say this for her in her defense, because you're going to defend your community, even though there is a very not okay part of your community. You choose to leave a country, that's fine. But to me, the idiocy was always like, I'm going to leave this LGBT hating, bigoted country, and I'm going to move to Ireland. The only more ironic choice she could have picked would have been Iran. Like, I just fucking, I can't believe it. Like, you realize they're not, again, they started being okay with abortion in 2018. Keep telling me how America's the big bad villain. Like, no. Just because we didn't agree with you 110% doesn't mean that we're the worst people ever and it's better everywhere else. But yeah, I'm actually curious about that. Let's look up Rosie O'Donnell and see what videos we can find, because we have about an hour left in the show. Thank you, everybody, for all the support we've had on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We will have videos and animal videos and stuff, Mr. Q. We will do some lighthearted stuff before we end the show. Rosie O'Donnell.
AP, the U.S. is the only country for the LGBT groups. Fucking morons, a lot of them. Well, yeah, the U.S. is the one that made it safe. You know, the U.S. is the one that came up with the terms. You know, it's
all right.
Hollywood and TV.
In sad news, I know you said you're a
did okay.
Wait a minute, is this? Oh, this is Conor McGregor on Tucker Carlson. Conor McGregor's hilarious response to Rosie O'Donnell moving to Ireland.
You know, looking
again,
at the
this is
bright
from
side kind
Tucker
of guy,
Carlson.
but Rosie O'Donnell has moved here. If you're president and you tackle the immigration crisis, and I do think Pakistan and India take a lot of the blame for it, Africa, but also Rosie O'Donnell, like, would you deport her? Can you promise to
what
deport
is her
her?
criminal history? Has she got a criminal background? How did she enter the country? Did she enter the country illegally? Has she assimilated with our community? Does she hold our beliefs? Is she a upstanding member of our community? Or would she be? If she is not, well, then she's got to go. You ain't got to go home. You got to get the hell out of here. But I don't know Rosie O'Donnell from Adam. But, you know,
would you be
I believe she's a comedian. I've seen her on our national TV. She spoke a bit ill of me. I don't know Rosie. She seems unhappy. She seems going through something at the moment. And I'm not the type of person to kick a person when they're down. I wish for her. I believe she's a comedian is what her craft is. I wish for her to find her happiness again. And that is it.
Rosie hasn't been funny for a while. Sarah McCarthy, I think her name is. Sarah McCarthy picked up the Rosie torch and has done way better with it. Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell's out. Has been for a while. Yeah. All right. So a hilarious response. I'm waiting for the hilarious part. He's just saying, will she be a member of our community? Well, if you mean following like the teachings of Irish Catholicism, absolutely not.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. The whole island is split in two by a ginormous wall to keep the Protestants and the Catholics separated. Like there's huge, long-standing,
but I'm betting
old arguments. Neither of those groups are okay with the LGBTQ.
Oh, see, I was going to say I was thinking maybe the Protestants would have been.
No, well, Protestants
More
in
okay with
Western civilization is like the states they're starting to be okay with it. You know, it's weird, but no, for the most part, if you believe in Christ, you don't think it's okay.
Saint Aaron, excuse me. I don't know why I was Saint Aaron saying Rosie has never been funny. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I will agree not very funny. Ghostbusters 2016 was garbage. I did not watch Ghostbusters 2016. Was Rosie in that? I thought that was Sarah McCarthy. And to be fair, yeah, she's been in stuff that's garbage, but I've seen quite a few movies of hers that were hilarious. We watched Thunder Force the other day. That was fucking hilarious.
Yes.
That's we're talking about Sarah McCarthy. I don't think Rosie O'Donnell was in.
It's not Sarah.
Megan McCarthy? No, what? I don't know. I thought it was McCarthy.
I don't know. She's super funny in the puppet one.
Yeah.
The puppet.
That movie was great. Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa, thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Saint Aaron.
I like Rosie in a league of their own. Again, Rosie O'Donnell was okay. Like she was a funny actor in places, and she could be funny. But she had a moment.
Yeah.
The window was open, then it closed, and she was gone.
Always.
That was
But
what
you
I
could
would say
feel
for
that
her.
she was going through something even.
I could feel it for sure.
I think,
and I wish for her. I wish, happiness and spread love in the world. That's it.
Well, you're a very, very decent man. This is Dublin's one of the great cities in the world. For sure.
All right, yeah, I don't want to watch Tucker Carlson.
Oh my goodness!
Gloat.
Oh, go back for just a sec.
Oh, for
Just go back
Why?
and still photo it.
Why?
Oh gosh. Okay. Chat. Who can tell me where we're looking? Where are they sitting? What building are they sitting in right now? What kind of a building are they sitting in?
Looks like a church or something from the pipe organ. I don't think you're gonna. Her bit role in Chasing Amy was pretty good.
Wow. Wow. I don't even have to put up the tinfoil hat. That's the Masonic Lodge. That's a Masonic lodge somewhere. The checkerboard floors, the pale blue paint with the triangles above the doors, and that's a Masonic lodge.
Okay, I'm fine
Right,
with you
sorry,
having these
that's
things.
me.
Yeah, right. I'm just like you. I just want you to understand this. I'm not
Bishop,
mad.
there
I'm
you
not
go.
mad. I know. I'm not mad. I just want you to understand this. You fucking yanked the e-brake. I was, whoa, hold on. And I'm like,
I
what?
just realized what it was, though. I didn't. That's wild because look at the two people who are discussing things and look at where they're sitting. The implications of that is huge.
Well, the implications of that to me would be that one of these people, probably this one, would be associated with the Masons because he just wanted to do an interview. I doubt he picked the venue. Like, he had to okay it.
I think everything happens purposefully on camera, especially when it comes to Tucker. Okay.
I just
All right.
the purposefully everything. No. I'm just saying everything happening purposefully on camera. I'm like, you have
your own research.
you've never
kids.
seen a
Do your
blooper
own
reel, have you?
research. The knowledge I have is only because of the research I've done, and yes, it's very true. And for that reason, I do own my own tinfoil hat. There are things that I've studied and read into that sound absolutely wild and ridiculous, and a lot of them I don't actually believe. Just want to throw that out there too. For the most part, I don't believe them. But the Masons.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing in the slight.
Huge another thing, Tucker. Him and his family and his father and the three.
Well, then he's a Mason, but then this person isn't. My point is, I doubt that they picked that as a. I just knowing how this works.
Connor got to where he was without help, too.
Well, he got mostly to where he was.
He
got to where he was by punching people in the face.
Now he's running for president.
Well,
there's got to be some handshakings and good.
And I'm entirely willing to agree with you that, but he also, again, like, he made a lot of splash for just the person he was while he was a fighter, and then his legs started becoming like a kickstand, and so he stopped doing the fighting thing, and then he got a lot of traction with the bar stuff, and it just kind of kept going. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's done everything very well, but I do think it's interesting to see that they're sitting in a Masonic temple. Medicine that doesn't work. Good to know, Bishop. Okay.
That men spend their whole lives in service to find out heat gold to 712 degrees Fahrenheit, consume the resulting powder. It's medicine that doesn't work. Okay. Can anyone join?
Yeah.
Anyone can join the Masons. Right. Anyone can join.
Well, yeah. It's not just the fact that it's the Masonic temple. It's the Masonic temple. It's the people in the Masonic temple, and it's who's airing the recording of it. Don't worry about it. Maybe I can deep dive after we deep dive Alex Jones.
Right. I understand all that. I guess again, I'm saying if that's where we're getting to, it's really weird to kind of get just like, whoa, hold on, like pull back up the train.
Well, because it surprised me. Honestly, it surprised me. It surprised me because it surprised me. I wouldn't have expected those two people to be blatantly in a Masonic lodge. Yeah.
I don't know. I just work here.
Sorry. Yeah.
So for this one, we have a
show.
Guys, we found Johnny Somali. He is in a Bangkok sewer.
Oh, good.
No, this isn't Johnny Somali. This is a naked American man in Bangkok. Like, I see this arm, I see this picture, and I'm like, all right, hold on. I've got questions. Rescuers are stunned as foreigner spits, chews watch strap, refuses to explain himself. A naked American man trapped in a Bangkok sewer refused assistance from a rescue team and bit one of the rescuers on her wrist. Officers from the station today, July 14th, responded to an incident outside a condominium in the Chomthong district of Bangkok after The condo manager reported seeing a naked foreign man jump into a drainage system and become stuck.
Okay.
The man was later identified as Jack. I want a last name, newspaper. A 28-year-old American national. Rescuers discovered Jack submerged in mud. You better hope that's mud. With his legs trapped by a pipe connected to a nearby canal. Initially uncooperative, Jack refused to speak with the police and rescue personnel, claiming he could get out of the sewer on his own. Despite their attempts to assist him, he remained unresponsive and resisted rescue efforts. Let's see. The team eventually used drilling equipment to enlarge the sewer opening, allowing them to pull him out. When a rescuer entered the sewer to retrieve him, Jack attempted to flee, prompting the team to restrain him with a rope and haul him out. They hogtied a black American. Oh, wait, maybe he's not black. Oh, he's not. I take it back.
No.
I take it back. We got another
I think
picture.
He's a white American.
You're right. He is. It's just it's this first image that kind of made him seem black. Never mind. He's very much not black.
No, that's a white ass cheek.
That's a white ass cheek. We got white now. So Jack continued to resist. I still feel the same way I feel about Johnny Somali. Like, let's ban his citizenship. Of the female rescuer, damaging her watch, then chewed on the watch strap, spat at rescuers, and attempted to escape once more. Rescuers forced his arms. Right. A foreign resident at the condominium tried to speak with Jack to determine how he ended up in the sewer, but Jack was unable to explain. He only stated he had previously lived at the condo with his Thai wife. Police are now working to contact Jack's family and have notified the U.S. Embassy. Again, I'd like to firmly say that's not ours anymore. That one earned.
They've been out of country for more than 10 years. They're not ours anymore.
This
Whatever
one's
weird stuff they do, it's in the new country.
guys. I'm just saying this one's earned a solid delisting. You know what I mean? Like, let's take it off the books.
Yeah.
Oh
We're
dear
just gonna
God.
deperson you.
Why?
Nothing personal,
it's got to
but
be
you're just
drugs,
weird.
right? You got to be
I
on
sure hope
something,
so.
or
I sure
normally
hope
you're
so.
supposed to be.
Ding Kong Dong. I know that guy.
I know that guy. That's my. You said his name was Jack. I work with that son of a bitch. Fucking asshole owes me tree fitty. All right, there we go. There we go. There. All right, so. Oh, legs not moving. Oh. Okay, so man yelling at a waitress. We still have that story if we need it, but I don't know if we want to do that. We wanted to maybe try and grab some more fun stuff. We have an hour left in the show, so let's see. We have the third hour stuff. Oh, yeah, we got that. We're gonna do that. And then this one.
Joe Rogan texted me.
All right,
You
we're gonna
probably know Vistaprint.
Why?
Because we've printed them for millions of small businesses over the.
Joe Rogan texted me. You probably want to use Vistaprint. Nobody asked you.
All in the crate.
They clearly said Jack was a Native American. No, they said an American native, meaning his home of nationality. Lost dog. Oh, that's right. We got that one too. Why am I yawning now? Not now. Not now.
I don't know.
Now.
We're so close.
And then this one.
A paranormal investigator.
Oh, was it the doll that you wanted to do that I started with? No.
Oh, no, that wasn't the one in the start of it. No, I think it was just I think it was the 36 plane crashes
Okay.
in that same area in 5 years. I think it was that because that's all I saw this morning was plane crash and accidents and recalls and Boeing this and it was I'm pretty sure that was why. 36 accidents in 5 years is wild.
Got 36 accidents, but a car ain't one. Ooh. So that's right. It's all shit in my pants. So the story that we're about to flip over to here, we've covered this from a different angle. We covered Gavin Newsom trying to seem centrist by pretending his state isn't the most left-leaning state in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe the level of pander we're about to do. You're going to watch him with a straight face say that he likes Joe Rogan and he's a Joe Rogan fan.
Bullshit.
Right? He chased Joe and his friends out of California. He literally was the people saying people like Joe Rogan are a problem with the COVID stuff. But But yeah, Joe has not forgotten, and I didn't realize this. He went through this Dana White looking motherfucker to get him.
Joe, I loved. By the way, I'm a Joe Rogan fan. He ain't a fan of mine, but I'm a Joe Rogan fan.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You want his fans to vote for you. That's why you're doing this. You're like, oh, I'm a Joe Rogan fan. He's not a fan of mine, but I'm a Joe Rogan fan. No, you're not.
No bull.
Right on.
And I've lived with it for I feel like it's a decade.
A good friend of mine. So this is from Joe Rogan.
Oh, God.
This is a tough one.
He won't have me on the show, by the way.
Let's just go ahead and start with the evil lizard man. That's right. Gavin.
Fuck off. I don't want your shit. I want the Joe Rogan clip I was watching.
Joe, I loved. By the way, I'm a Joe Rogan fan. He ain't a fan of mine, but I'm a Joe Rogan fan. No bull.
Right on.
And I've lived with it for I feel like it's a decade.
A good friend of mine. So this is from Joe Rogan.
Oh, God.
This is a tough one.
This is from the Sean Ryan show. If that other asshole jumps in again, I'm gonna go find the Sean Ryan show clip.
Me on the show, by the way.
Yeah, good. He won't have you on the show. Good. Because you're a lying, slimy politician. Good.
Be held accountable for mandating COVID-19 vaccines for children, which were unnecessary and ineffective. And who will take responsibility for the
Oh, dude, he found out he was going to be on here. Oh, dude, this is how, I'm surprised that Joe went this far. He got a hold of this dude, and he had him, to the point where they wrote it down on a card. Okay.
I think he's friends, Sean Ryan and Joe Rogan. I think they're friends.
Yeah.
I'm understanding.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That part, that
Okay.
part's not under question. I'm just saying, I thought he, texted
Well, then,
him.
yeah.
Before, but I don't know if they filmed this or if they did it live. Probably didn't film it, or probably didn't do it live. I mean, but yeah.
increases in myocarditis and cancer cases among them. Second to that, do you feel any remorse for that draconian decision that was obviously heavily influenced by the pharmaceutical companies' desire for maximum profit?
Florida shut down their bars and restaurants before California. Before California. The question was, when did we start?
Yeah, because it was starting to happen. But they also opened them way before California.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is one of the other things. You're one of the two-faced pieces of shit that was still going out to parties and stuff, even though everybody else wasn't supposed to.
Of those restrictions. California was more restrictive, and we were certainly aggressive at scale. As it relates to vaccines save lives. But
No. Vaccines may save lives. The COVID vaccines, again, largely proved ineffective. You can't just say they saved lives. We have evidence that says that they didn't. So, that hand gesture, he's CIA.
It's a very different question about children, and I respect that. And that was where there was a lot of feedback with a lot of.
And I respect that. That's his way of saying I'm not going to answer it. So yeah, fuck him. Ugh.
Yep. Brian is saying the story was Sean asked his Patreon supporters for Q&A questions, so Joe put on a good bit of money for that question to get asked.
Oh.
Okay. So Joe threw down money specifically for that question. All right.
He looks related to Kenneth Copeland. I can't say that. When does Newsom plan to go on JRE? He's not going to, Drewfologist. He wants to because he wants access to that audience.
Yeah.
But Joe doesn't want to have him
the
on.
time of day, it sounds like.
Well, that's the way he's making it sound. Whether that's really the case or not, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Joe wants to have him on.
Either way, I doubt Joe wants to bother.
He was complaining about Joe Rogan before he left California, and I think he even said the reason he moved out of California was because of the management of Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom's management of the state. Rogan would 100% have him on. Newsom would get fired. Oh, would get fried. Yeah, he probably would, says Brian.
Yeah, he would get.
I don't know if Rogan would have him on or not. I'm glad he's not, if he's not, but if he
would
wants
get
to,
destroyed, though.
it's his thing. But yeah, he probably wouldn't do well. But that's also, again, where he's like, he won't have me on. I feel like that's a ballsy thing to say. He won't have me on. Like, are you trying to dare him? How hard have you tried? Either way, I don't want to have, because again, he's just so fake. Yeah. He just wants you to vote for him. You have no idea of knowing of what he believes or not. But I will say, when someone has the horrific track record of first I was the mayor of San Francisco, then I became the governor of California, and we can look at it and go, oh, San Francisco, massive decline, horrible shit, it's not great. They have an app now so you can track active shit zones, and the rest of California doing really, 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 really bad. Yeah, let's not make you in charge of more. I feel like you've proven you need to have less. You've done horribly the amount you've been allotted. Why should you be trusted with more power? We've got a dog found by a pilot 9 weeks after it went missing. 9 days, not 9 weeks, excuse me. 9 days. Got the wrong ones. Just over a week. Not as bad. I'm going to do this one quick because I found out about this one, and you know about this, but I found out about this one, and I was like, well then, but the doll isn't really dangerous, right? Like, it wasn't the doll.
Right. A paranormal investigator has died after touring the infamous Annabelle doll. USA Today reporting, authorities were called to Dan Rivera's Pennsylvania hotel on July 13th.
So that's the Annabelle doll in there?
Yeah.
That's it? I thought it was the movie made it look scarier.
Like
one day.
No, it was a Raggedy Ann doll.
After the
yeah, but the Annabelle movie, like that's where I thought they were touring the Annabelle doll from the movie.
The Raggedy Ann doll.
No, he was touring with the actual Annabelle doll. This is
the doll. This is the Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
This is the one on the screen.
It's not the movie one. He was.
No, this is the Annabelle doll
actual
though.
One.
But this is the doll.
Yeah.
So which one was he touring with?
He was touring with the original one, the Raggedy Ann.
Well, who gives a shit about that one? That one's not scary. This one's fucking scary.
The Raggedy Ann one is the one that did everything in real life.
Yeah, but it's a doll. It didn't do anything.
Inspired by the work of Lorraine and Ed Warren, with the late supernatural investigators once claiming the Annabelle doll was demonically possessed.
We are beyond terrified. We don't know what's going on or what to do. Can you help us?
Yes, we can.
So again, like...
Firstly, there's no such thing as Annabelle, and there never was.
Ghosts don't possess such a power. I think what we have here is something extremely...
Yeah, again, like, I don't want to watch the movie part. I want to know more about the dude. Yeah, we get it. There was a movie. Let's go.
USA Today.
I don't believe that doll
no cause of death details are available at this time.
I believe the doll is haunted. I don't believe the doll is haunted. Have sex with it, then you'll die. I'll believe.
In a message shared on the New England Society of Psychic Research's website, the group
Saint Aaron, why do you have to F the doll?
Right?
Oh, and Chucky is fake too, Johnny? No, I'm saying again. If you were touring with the Chucky doll, I'd be worried about it. They said he was touring with the Annabelle doll. It's just him with some Raggedy Ann doll and not the actual Annabelle doll. If you watch...
No, but he is with the actual Annabelle doll. That's the thing. He is with the actual, real, 100% IRL Annabelle doll is what he was touring with. He was not touring with the Annabelle doll from the movie.
Yeah, but that's the scary one. Like I'm not the fucking
no,
who
it's
believe...
not, though. But it's that...
Bad Dazzler.
Raggedy Ann doll is scary.
No, it isn't. It's just a little Raggedy Ann doll. It's not going to fucking do anything to you. If you watch the Y-Files, most of the things they said were bullshit, says Bad Dazzler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chucky rides shotgun everywhere I go, says Kyle. Bride of Chucky is finer. Yeah, dude, I love Bride of Chucky.
I had a buddy who went to this guy's paranormal museum every time he was in Las Vegas. He took friends there for their first times. It was The museum in Las Vegas is just very impressive. So it's sad that this man died, and it's ironic that he dies while he's touring with the actual Annabelle doll, because now he's forever going to be connected to that.
Still processing this
as well.
loss.
It's
Dan
cool for
truly
him.
believed in sharing his experiences and educating people on the paranormal, adding his kindness and passion touched everyone who knew him.
Oh, so you're saying he's he's a groper? He's touching everybody who knew him? Oh.
Yeah, but only with kindness and passion. So it's okay.
I like you, friend. Turn over and show me your butt. Like, that's not okay. That's not okay. Again, who gives a shit about this thing? You lied. He said he was touring with the Annabelle doll. I'm like, holy crap, a movie prop killed somebody.
Yes, Saint Aaron, I know he had health issues. It's just, this way he can, I don't know. I just think it's great for him. He loved this stuff his entire life, built his entire existence around the paranormal, and now he dies while he's touring with the Annabelle doll. It's just the ideal way to go out, I think.
Cult of Chucky, says T. Jefferson. Raggedy Ann is spooky. I don't agree. He had health issues. Jennifer Tilly could fucking get it back in 98. Yeah, true. Weirdo meth-headed. Okay. Jennifer Tilly, someone has to turn the other cheek. I don't know why we need that. I don't know
See,
why.
Kyle, if I suddenly die, I hope there's a spooky story, right? Like this man based an entire existence on spooky paranormal shit, and now he gets to go out forever linked with this thing. I think it's cool. I think for someone like him, it's a great way to go.
I just want it to be known. If I die, I want my funeral to be in casket, like open casket, but I do want a fireworks mortar launcher placed where my genitalia are. And immediately following the funeral, probably have to do this outside. I want following immediately, the minute the last speaking person is done, Tchaikovsky's 1812 overture, and we set off the fireworks. Looks like I'm just jizzing, like there's no end. Like I'm jizzing a line of fire.
All right. So I'm going to need a pyrotechnics license as well as a license for wherever it is that we're going to do this. We're going to make sure that we've got the
couple summers.
No,
hold on,
my dear.
No, fuck that. We're not doing it right. We're turning one funeral into 5. I learned a bunch of interesting things that you can do with tennis balls, black powder, and some other fluids. And
ooh, sounds like fun.
All right. Some of us had very entertaining childhoods. That's all I'm going to say. Cabbage Patch dolls are scary. Actually, yeah, I will agree to that, Mr. Q. Cabbage Patch dolls are scary, but the scarier ones are the plastic ones where the eyes open. And Ivy's grandmother has a fucking doll collection, and they are creepy. And Ivy loves creepy
Porcelain
dolls.
dolls scare the fuck out of me. I loved my Cabbage Patches, but the porcelain dolls scared the fuck out of me.
T. Jefferson. So there's a burning sensation when you urinate? No, Doc. I mean literal flames shoot out of my dick. You remember that news story you heard recently about the burning bush? I was just trying to look to where place to pee. That's where. Porcelain dolls are fucked, says T. Jefferson. Porcelain dolls are creepy. I'm falling asleep listening to the guy in the video. I'm sorry, Red Scooper.
Yeah, he's one of those monotoners.
I like the Garbage Pail Kids.
So
Weren't the Garbage Pail Kids a
They were a Cabbage Patch doll knockoff.
Oh, I thought
They
it was
were
a card
awesome.
game thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they had playing cards, and I had a bunch of them. I recently, say within the last 7 years, I rewatched the Garbage Pail Kids movie. It was awful. It was really, really bad.
No, sell me on it.
Not good bad. It was bad. Which was disappointing because I remembered it as being a really funny movie when I was a kid.
So what you're saying is as a small person early to the world, you had shit taste.
really shit taste. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Very, very bad taste. But the cards were fun.
Oh, what about that weird doll forest with that's freaky? What? You talking about the Japanese villages full of dolls? You've seen those, haven't you, Digger? We've covered
Oh
those.
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
we?
yeah. We covered
Japanese
that
doll
Japanese
villages. Those are
because
weird
everyone
as
moved
shit.
away.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
mom has a ton of Garbage Pail Kid cards, says SH. They were collector's cards and stickers. The movie was terrible on rewatching for sure, says T.
Yeah.
Jefferson. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what movie? You know what movie I want to watch and see if it's as good as I remember? Bebe's Kids.
Howard the Duck.
No, Bebe's Kids.
Bebe's Kids.
All right, hold on. We're going to go see if
remember.
we can find a Bebe's Kids trailer. It's an animated movie. And I
Sounds
fucking
vaguely
loved it.
familiar.
I got to find Bebe's Kids. Dude, Bebe's Kids trailer. Huh. Dude, full movie. All right, here, let's full screen this.
you got a weight problem. Can't wait to eat.
All right, this is not.
in the mind of an offbeat comedian. We baby kids. We don't die, we. It grew into the animated world of Bebe's Kids.
I knew she was trouble. I should have known it when I met her. It was at a funeral. Who's that girl in that black dress? She's so fine, make me want to get a job.
She told me, she said, if you want to get acquainted.
This movie was awesome.
My son.
You should take us somewhere like Fun World.
Fun World. So I goes to pick her up the next day.
Fun World. I remember Fun World.
She got 3 more kids with her.
Paramount Pictures presents Bebe's Kids.
Dude, this movie was awesome.
Those are double net pants, are they? Trying to bring it back, huh?
Please familiarize and observe the rules while in Fun World. No running.
This movie was awesome. I'm sorry. It's just a fun time.
All
Okay.
right.
It wasn't like a.
It's
What?
vaguely. No, it's vaguely ringing bells, but definitely looks like I'd be
Dude.
be willing to give it a shot now.
The part I always
saying,
remember
it
is
looks
there's
fun.
a scene where the baby who has, again, a voice that's so deep it's stupid. But Baby's Kids started as Robin's comedy bit. Yeah. But the movie, again, the Baby's Kids movie is hilarious.
Okay.
Digger, I found that out with movies as a kid. I would laugh and watch them as an adult. Didn't laugh. Question to ask is, you not laughing because you heard the jokes too many times, or has your comical taste changed? I'll give you one.
Maybe both.
Podius Felonius asking, what about Rugrats? I barely ever watched Rugrats. I was not a Rugrats kid.
I never
I don't have a problem with Rugrats.
watched it. I don't have a feeling one way or the other.
No yelling. That means you enjoy your stick.
Bebe's Kids.
We don't die, we multiply.
They're all energy.
All right, so yeah, it's just wrong. There's a scene, I remember a scene where the frickin' baby is pushing his big wheel and he's swinging his apparently full diaper like a weapon. Like, it's just like, there's so much.
They're all
Nice.
attitude.
It ain't time to go. You trying to leave us?
And for the next 12 hours, they're all Robins.
I thought the devil was through when they made Rosemary's Babies. But, oh no. Now we got Baby Kids.
Dude, Bebe's Kids was awesome. I love it. I don't care. Robin Harris was underrated. I don't know if he was underrated or not, but I know I love that movie. And I would love Bebe's Kids. That's just it's just a great movie. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what brought that on. We don't fucking know. I figured out the movie.
Garbage Pail Kids.
Okay. The freaking Rumble chat isn't going anywhere anymore. All right. Oh, wait. No, it was my fault. It didn't. Nope.
Maybe
never mind.
Red Scoper did fall asleep. He
No,
said
that
he
was the last one.
falling asleep with a monotone voice. Maybe he did.
Did
Wake
we?
up! Why don't you put on
What?
a little makeup?
Oh, dear Lord. Here we go again. Oh, dude, you do know the Zelda song that they did, right?
Yes, I do. That was
Link,
awesome.
he come to town.
Link,
that
he
needs
come
to be the
down.
theme of the goddamn movie.
Zelda.
What is it? That's System of a Down, right?
Hallelujah. Yeah, that was a good song. I've never heard of Robin Harris, so I guess he was underrated. Never heard of him.
What is it? System of a Down, right? That's the name of the band.
Yeah. Parents didn't want you watching that shit. Well, look at that. Look at the way you turned out. We were screwed up anyways, right? My parents didn't want me watching a lot of shit. I was not allowed to read Stephen King or
Somebody
V.C.
made a
Andrews
music
books
video.
until I was 21.
Fuck yes. Somebody made a music video.
Oh, good.
This needs to be the theme of the movie.
Link, here come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda. Gone and took her away. Now the children don't play, but they will when Link saves the day. Hallelujah! Now Link, fill up your hearts so you can shoot your sword with power. And when you're feeling all down, the battle will come around. So you'll be brave and not this is a coward.
This isn't a bad music video, but again, this needs to be the theme of the movie. Like, if this isn't playing during the credits, I say it's a loss. Okay. So, who was it? Someone saying Link, more like Twink. Yeah, dude, Link was always remarkably Twinky. He is like I even in the most like adulted, like glowed up like Links you've gotten. It's like, nah, you're a twink, my friend. You will snap like a pretzel stick. Digger, I asked for a Stephen King book in the 7th grade. Mom said it was too adult for me. She let me get V.C. Andrews instead. Who's V.C. Andrews?
Oh.
Who's V.C. Andrews?
V.C. Andrews is the Flowers in the Attic books. It's the series with the 4 kids that were kept in the attic, and they ended up having sex with each other and having babies, and they were forced to live in the. It was, yeah, there was a whole series of them. I was not allowed to read.
Fuck are you
Stephen King
people
or
reading?
V.C. Andrews. No, V.C. Andrews were supposed to be, young adult books, but we were reading them. It would have been grade 4. No. It would have been
Oh, wait, we gotta
6 or 7. It would have been grade 6 or 7 because it was a split class.
Thank you for following us,
Yeah.
Vidam, on Rumble. Appreciate that. I love it
Thank
when we
you.
get more follows. And we got to
Yeah.
drop that goal by another $10. Mr. Q gave us a tenner.
Incest. All of her books have incest in them. There you go.
God,
So I
how
waited
many
until
times
I
do
was
people have to
21,
tell you
and
who
then I
they
read
are?
them.
Look, if you're writing books about incest, I feel like we as a society need to search your hard drive and keep you away from your own family.
Yeah, well, back then there wasn't a hard drive to search.
Well, then fine. Throw her in the river and see if she sinks.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, V.C. Andrews was huge with preteen girls, and it was all all about incest. I read them when I was 21. I went out and I read just about everything Stephen King ever wrote and everything she ever wrote. And at the end, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm glad my mom said no to letting me read them when I was when I was young, because wow, yeah, it made me very, very uncomfortable as a 21-year-old.
Oh, gee, I can't imagine why.
Yeah. Well,
Fucking
preteens. I don't know why they were.
Spoiler alert. And I looked at my brother with a sudden lustfulness. Yeah, I can't imagine why that suddenly got a strange ick on you all of a sudden. I'm amazed it
There
took
was
the
a whole
second.
series of books. Look up V.C. Andrews. There's a whole series of books.
I don't want to.
Flowers in the Attic is just one.
I'm
of them.
learning way too
it's
much
crazy.
right now.
But they were being marketed to preteens. It really was crazy.
Look, yeah, it's
I mean,
crazy.
I think I could have handled
This is the
Stephen
first of its
King
kind.
back in my preteens. I could have totally handled Stephen King, but I'm so glad my mom said no to the V.C. Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
Between that and reading my grandma's entire collection of Harlequin romances one summer, my brother and I went to stay with grandma for the summer, and that's all she had, and I was a voracious reader. So, and that scarred me, desperately scarred me for when I became an adult and when I realized what things like sex and romance really were. Yeah, Harlequins lied. But I think if I had seen Harlequins and then read the V.C. Andrews on top of that, I think I would have just been really messed up. Really messed.
Great.
A truly historic.
Great.
So just imagine what kind of books are in the kids' libraries now.
That's not reassuring. I may make jokes about my sister, but that's messed up. A book like that, right? That's even the making jokes. I mean, one joke maybe, but if we're doing a trend, we got a question. One of the last ones I read was the Ruby series. I quit when there was a line lifted directly from an older book word for word in one of the books written after her death.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so someone's just plagiarizing her stuff, trying to pretend to be her. I didn't know there were books written after her death.
No, you can't read a book about a dog eating your face off, but go ahead and read what this brother and sister do to each other, says St. Aaron. You're not
To be
wrong.
fair, my mom was smart enough to say no to both. I wasn't allowed to read either of them in my preteens, which was annoying because all my friends were reading them. They were reading Flowers in the Attic, that series, at the same time as we were all reading stuff like The Breakfast Club. It really, the juxtaposition of those two series.
Mom, all my friends are reading it. Well, your friends are whores, okay? Friends are whores.
I think it was more like your friends'
Incestuous
parents
whores.
are dumb. I'm pretty sure it was your friends' parents are dumb.
I read a lot of R.L. Stein. Don't mean to brag. Big Goosebumps guy. I'm just that's where we went. That's where we went. You know what a big book for me was when I was a kid? White Fang.
I read that.
And you're right. Yeah. It's the books we read as a kid. I didn't realize this. He fucks the dog. Like, what? No. I'm kidding. We found books under the hedges better than the ones in the library, says Bad Dazzler. And Rice books have a thing about gay vampires. Well, Mussolini did, and I say this as an actual big vampire fan. Vampires are kind of gay. Their life revolves around sucking. So, I mean, I'm a fantasy freak like the next person, but let's understand and be honest about the source of our subject material. Kind of gay. Let's see this. I'm going to see how.
Saying we read Flowers in the Attic in the 7th grade. Digger, see? So Rusty knows too. Yeah.
Rusty knows Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah. Flowers in the Attic weren't strictly for prepubescent girls. They were hitting the preteen market.
Okay.
Like I said, they were literally going to the same market as those reading, the Babysitters Club and.
Okay.
Nancy Drew.
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah.
We're glad we got that.
You're welcome.
We got that straight. Now
Walk down memory lane.
Now for something completely different.
Okay.
This is I've been on an AI video kick. This is cat diving Olympics. We'll never see it in reality. So this we got lesbian vampires only get to eat every 28 days.
Moment. The torch is lit, ceremonially shining a single, perfect red dot into the very center of the Olympic pool. Our official sponsor, Tuna Power. We're told it boosts performance, but may cause athletes to randomly attack the judge's laser pointer. The crew makes final preparations for the judge's table, an absolute necessity with the Orange Tabby's infamous tidal wave dive up later.
For decades, they leaped from bookshelves and pounced from countertops.
A century of tradition.
I want this to be an actual
and yet,
sport.
Somehow, they still all land on their feet. It's almost unbelievable.
The prize they all covet, 24-karat gold. We're also told it is filled with the highest grade competition-legal catnip.
And a final audio check. They're still trying to isolate the feedback loop that triggers the canine section of the audience every single year. A truly
You didn't even
majestic
say it, did you?
performance. The scores are in, and the judges would like to add they have no desire
saw
to
it
beat
land
his
in the
lunch.
splash.
A perfect 10.
All right, Tabby Cat.
A beautiful demonstration of overcoming.
Why do
one's
we have a
fears to achieve
capoeira?
greatness. A 10 for both technique and personal growth.
I'm not sure.
Panther.
The entry was so silent, Judge Henderson nearly missed it. But the instant replay confirms it was flawless. A perfect 10.
Why are they all getting perfect 10s?
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Technically perfect, but the judges were most impressed by the deep existential angst in his form. A very moody, very French
What
10.
Ooh.
No, we're
Ooh.
going back. We're going
Scary.
back. That was hilarious. I love these AI videos for those moments. If you're listening and not watching, the cat diving is awesome. And
Judges
I don't know
were
what's
most
wrong with
impressed
it.
by
But
the deep
Yes.
existential
this is the
angst
best.
in his form. A
Pause. Are picking up something.
very
Yeah.
moody.
They turn into perfect fucking arms.
Oh my gosh.
This is the best. Oh,
Wow.
oh, literally a split second before, he's a dog.
A very moody.
Fucking mutant. I love it
Wow.
so much. I love these AI videos just for the shit they get wrong. This is so awesome. Like, I want to live in a world where that's a possibility. Like, you were a part dog and now you just turn. All right, there you go.
Very French 10.
Judges have deducted half a point for water damage to the stadium's electrical systems, but they award a 9.5 for sheer spectacle.
You see fans of all ages here, all hoping their favorite doesn't get distracted by the enigmatic red dot on the water's surface again this year.
A majestic dive, but points were deducted for shedding. The pool's filtration system has officially filed a grievance with the union. A 9.8.
Okay, come on. We got to see Kitten dive.
Aww.
The judges are checking the rule book, and it appears there's no rule against being illegally adorable. It's a perfect 10.
Okay, RoboCat, you got to die, right? Like, you got to short out.
The performance was so perfect, the judges thought it was a glitch in the system. They've tried turning it off and on again. A 10.
Oh, synchronized cat diving.
Nice.
All right, so let's see. That otter was excited. Yeah, dude, that otter was excited. The cat diving one, like I said, the AI stuff, it's fun for when they get things wrong. It's kind of, this is the other thing, though. I feel like 3 minutes, we've got a lot of it.
My mind has spoken. The judges were deeply impressed by their unity and
All right,
flawless
this is fucking creepy. I'm going to be honest right now. This is fucking creepy.
group coordination. A perfect 10.
Oh, we're back on the I love the big cats jumping.
Forget technique. The judges are blown away by the raw power. Judge Magnuson just said, that's a good cat. A 10.
That's a good mustache.
The judges are captivated.
I don't know why this is amusing me as much as it is, but something about the cat in the bow tie just jumping in the water. Like, again,
That
like,
was it?
he's got a bow tie. It's a tuxedo cat. And just...
The judges are captivated.
I don't know
Their
why.
official comment praises the dive's exceptional poofiness and majestic floof. A perfect 10.
Oh,
That's
Poodle's
lead
got a human
therapist
hand.
Dr. Mittens.
Poodle's got a human hand?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Poodle does have a human hand. Nice. Nice
That's
catch.
lead therapist Dr. Mittens, working to loosen the Sphinx's skin for maximum aerodynamic tucking. A controversial but effective technique.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Oh.
The judges are overwhelmed. Judge Spike is currently hugging Judge Crusher. We're seeing tears.
And there's Big Tony, forced to wear the suit of shame after being caught with a stash of illegal, performance-enhancing tuna.
Why? Well, I want to see Big Tony jump. No, I want Fat Cat in there.
A perfect 10.
This needs to be a video game. Animal Olympics. Make it EA. Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Animal
Yes.
Olympics would be awesome. I would be fine with Animal Olympics. I don't know why you wouldn't be. All right, I'm gonna end that one there. I'm not just gonna. That is another thing from Wicked AI.
That was fun.
That was 3 weeks ago. I found that, and I was like, "This is." I was laughing too hard at the beginning. I was like, "All right, we'll save it, and we'll do it on the show." Because, dear God, this I want to get to before we do anything else, just because I wanted to do this story before. I think I was telling you, like one like kind of pain I empathize with people is losing a pet, because you never know what happened, and you freak out. So this is like a lost pet, like awesome story, and this is just a good feel-good story to do something fun, lighthearted, and not too bad. This is out of Alaska. Let's just hit play.
It's a drink much needed.
I can only imagine if he could tell us what he went through.
I'm sure he would have a lot to say.
To get to that lake to be found, what his story would be.
But looking into his eyes, it's one of those things you see.
By the way, I don't know if you know this or not. If you want to see signs of just locally owned, locally operated, locally funded news, I give you this.
Post notes everywhere.
It's Post-it notes everywhere. We decided this was a newsworthy shot. Let's see the messy desk. Let's see the hair and everything.
How hard they work.
Right? They're just she doesn't have time to like primp herself up or make herself look good. This is fucking low market, bitch. We ain't going high. Oh, I like Cockalicious. A perfect 10, right? I have a tuxedo harness for my cats. I do have
nice.
I do have a necktie for Alucard. It's a collar with a Velcro necktie. So he can pull the tie off. It's just a collar. And we've put it in him on like holiday occasions. He doesn't really care or mind because he wears a collar normally, so it's just a different collar. But yeah, it's an amazing look because he's so anal fastidious about keeping his stripes and himself groomed. So like he'd sit there with his kind of pompous attitude with the tie. We called the look business casual. It was it was adorable, I'm gonna be honest.
That is
really adorable.
His eyes, it's one of those things you see the pain, you see the scaredness, and I think he just knows how grateful he is to be back with us. And
After Coda, Lewis and Amber Eccles' 10-year-old pup
It's full of energy, never stops wanting to play ball.
went missing during their 4th of July camping trip earlier this month near Carmen Lake. After getting spooked, slipping out of his collar and taking off.
he grabbed his frisbee, so we told.
Oh dear Lord! And that's the Alaskan wilderness. Like,
yeah,
you're camping with cougars and bears and shit.
Ourselves, if he wouldn't have grabbed his frisbee, he would have came back. But he grabbed his frisbee and he says, "No, I'm out."
For days, the couple boated and hiked miles in each direction, searching for Coda in an area primarily accessible just by boat and air. Turning to social media with a call for help.
Saw the post on Alaska Pack Rafters.
And that's...
By the way, this is not Deer Butch or Mr. Q, but this is how I will picture both of them from now on.
when Anchorage pilot John Kegger answered the call.
Fuck yeah, you got rescued by a kegger. You gotta wonder, like, when he hooks up with somebody, does he give him, she's like, hey, you want to do a kegger? When his wife is going to the bedroom, people are texting her like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm about to go do it. I'm heading to a kegger.
I just had a real feeling, I don't know, a gut feeling that I was going to find the dog.
Landing his plane upriver, about 1.5 miles away from where Coda ran off. That's when, to his surprise,
And here comes the dog out of the alders.
Coda found him.
These 3 photos popped up on my messenger, and it was the ones that
Oh,
John
dude, that is a small plane.
Yeah.
sent me, and it was
That's
the one of
awesome.
him in front of the airplane, on the airplane, and with John. And I just screamed, "Oh, it's him!" You know, like so excited.
It was kind of disbelief a little bit, you know. It's like, well, I'm going to come get this dog, but here the dog is. The dog actually came.
Oh, shit, now I actually have to do it. I was trying to virtue signal. I kept telling the damn thing to run. Bastard jumped in my plane at the last minute. I'm like, well, I guess I better take it back.
Bring it back.
Otherwise, I was going to tell that dog to go fuck itself, honestly. I was mostly going up there to go fishing, and the wife was on my case about fishing too much. So I told her I was going to rescue a dog. Sure, her heart melted over that, and she was like, all right, you go rescue the dog. I won't think twice why you need a tackle box to find a pooch. And so there I am. I cast my first line, and I'm like, finally, nice fishing on the river. Here comes this goddamn dog. And I'm like, I looked up at the sky, and I'm like, really, Jesus? You were listening the whole fucking time? Oh. I love this story a lot more when the guy begrudgingly rescues the dog. Like, he lied to everybody to be a really good person, and then it happened, and he's like, well, fuck.
And then it actually
Now I have to follow through. Because I can't sleep at night knowing I could have rescued the dog I said I was going to rescue, but as opposed to like just leaving it there, I went, well, shit.
Came to me.
Hager loading up Coda for the last leg of his adventure.
Oh my goodness.
Back home to his parents with a big
Good
story
for him.
to share.
Good for him. Good for the dog.
That's really cool.
How hard is it?
Cool.
Can a dog go 9 days without eating? What was that dog eating?
Oh, well. I'm sure the dog found stuff to eat.
Like what, though? That's a domesticated dog. They don't understand hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, they chase after squirrels. They never fucking
Dead
catch
stuff?
them. Pure breed Russian blue cat, super soft, slick fur. She's smart, too. She won several cat shows, says Mr. Q. I have a cat that looks like a Russian blue, but he's not. And he also kind of looks like a, what's the super big one we were talking about before? Beaker was one.
Maine Coon.
Maine Coon. He also
Maine
kind of
Coon,
looks like a
yeah.
Maine Coon, but he's not. He's just a tiny little fluffy cat. And we got so close to shaving him. And if that happens at any point this summer, I will tweet out the pictures. Because if he gets a lion cut, he'll have this big poofy face, but he's this tiny little cat. We know him only as Floof. Like, we will lose 3/3 of this cat, and it will just, again, it'll be like a stick figure was drawn of a lion. Mr. Q, whatever it wants to eat. Right, but if it chews on a bunch of, like, leaves and pine cones, is the dog going to survive off of that? 9 days?
Well,
9 days?
Malnutrition takes a lot longer to set in. It's 9 days. It's got its belly is full of something, even if it is pine cones or whatever. I'm sure that would, be okay.
It's going to be a rough ending. Let me tell you that.
Rough. Sure will be rough.
Dear Butch, give me a few years yet. Yeah, I'm being a dick, dude. I'm just kidding. Johnny, did you see Brock Lesnar's daughter found a boyfriend? No.
Oh, good for her.
I feel bad for
Good
that
for her.
guy.
Totally different reactions.
I just...
Good for her. Oh, I feel bad for that guy.
He's not wearing those.
Maybe he's
not
a
wearing
muscle
those
man too. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. You know what I know? I know I don't know. That's what I know.
And there's always the little men out there who love to be, thrown around. There are such people out there. So,
Rusty Grammar, we also got
It's
to
an
read
NFL player.
To
There
Kill
you
a
go.
Mockingbird. I always volunteered to read the paragraphs with in it like an A+ student.
Yep. It's funny. We didn't read aloud with that one.
We
That
did
was
in
when
my
we had to
school.
read on our
My
own.
teachers became uncomfortable with how excited I was, like Rusty Grammar, to read all the paragraphs with the N-word in it. But the part that I think upset them the most is like that I refused to do it without the hood. So at a certain point, it was just like,
now, Johnny, that's enough.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Just take the hood off. Just sit down.
Stop
Somebody
it, or
else
it's going to become a dunce cap. But good for that dog. Pooch rescued. We've got like 9 minutes in the show, so we have a couple of. Let's do something. Let's do a rip and read quick, and then we'll move over. Court rejects a drug dealer's claim that drugs, weapons, and $750,000 in cash found in residence wasn't theirs. This one's out of Northern Ontario.
Oh, good.
An appeals court has rejected the claims by two drug dealers. Hey, alleged drug dealers. They're saying it's not theirs.
Yeah.
Court of law, my friend. Although I suppose it's Canada. Are you just guilty because they say so? Eh? But hosers. They didn't own a large amount of drugs, weapons, and $750,000 cash found in Thunder Bay, Ontario, home where they were sleeping. The appeal detailed how the dealers are drawn to Northern Ontario because of the massive profits to be made. Previous cases have shown dealers often use two locations when setting up. One site, the trap house, where the drugs are actually sold, and then often the home of an addict who is provided drugs in exchange for use of their residence. And then dealers have minimal money and drugs on hand in the trap house. That way they minimize their risk in the case they are robbed or if they are busted by police. And then their supply runs low. They run to their safe house to resupply and drop off cash that they've received. Expert evidence was led at trial that the Thunder Bay home had become somewhat of a hub for drug trafficking, a place where various drugs were sold at higher than average prices. The expert testified that the drug dealers from outside the Thunder Bay were known to have taken over residential premises in Thunder Bay and were using them in two ways. While the trap houses are relatively accessible, the court said the safe houses is limited to other mid to high level drug traffickers that were doing business at the homes. Two dealers in this case, Adrian Myers and Pointez Reed. Really? Those are Canadian? Adrian Myers, Pointez Reed, and Khalid Yusuf? Those are Canadian names?
Ontario, right? French.
Northern Ontario. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were convicted in February. Oh, dude, on 8 counts of drug trafficking as well as weapon offenses and possession of proceeds of crime. They received 9-year sentence, 8-year sentence for Yusuf. Police described the safe house thanks to the landlord who entered to make a repair and found firearms in plain view. When the police entered the residence, they found it bursting with drugs and drug paraphernalia, cash and firearms, the court said. Officers saw crack and cannabis on the kitchen counter, alongside a Glock firearm and $90,000 in cash. Right? Cops never come in here. Another $27,000 in cash was in a bag in the kitchen. Another Glock on the living room table, alongside a brevet handgun and a .380 caliber Browning handgun. They found 800 grams of cocaine in a bag on the couch. They found $400,000 in cash in a duffel bag in the closet, and more than $75,000 in cash stored in shoeboxes. There was also scales,
I need to.
hydromorphone pills, and over 800 oxycodone pills. So it's just all the drugs you can have. Dude, they had guns in Canada.
Yeah.
That's ballsy.
No, but listen to that. They said 800 grams, right? Like it's only like 1.76 pounds. So it really isn't that big of a bust in the grand scheme of things.
It is in Canada.
Not even 2 whole pounds. Yeah.
Dr.
So
Phil
as soon as you went
versus
800
Sexy
grams.
Vegan. I have no idea what the heck this is. This is Los Federales saying how I feel with this show ending right now. I don't know what we're talking about.
I am the beautiful vegan messiah. I'm liberating over 70 billion pigs in cages so small they cannot move for years. Okay? I got 9.9 out of 10 after 327 women rated me. Let's see your talent. Let's see.
Okay. You know what? That's as far
But
as
you've
I
never
feel.
seen this dude?
No, I've not. I'm glad that's how he
The
feels.
vegan messiah.
How he
Oh,
feels? I'm
yes.
glad that's how he feels. I'm so glad that's how he feels. It is hurting a lot to see that, though. So let's close that.
And
We
Mr.
did
Q, I agree with you. That's why they got busted. They were overcharging people, and the customers were getting mad. They bust in, take over, and start overcharging. Fuck that shit. Junkies got mad and ratted them out.
This one's gonna
That
be a
makes a
little
lot of
short. This is off of this is a Daily Mail thing. Apparently, guys, Walmart has a security robot. I really wish this was fake, but I don't think it is.
Fine. He just sized that guy up. Just keeping Walmart safe. The streets of Walmart are rough. That got your tongue?
Oh, what'd you say?
I'm pretty sure the security office is driving the robot around.
Yes.
And it's just the robot can like run around and they can.
What's your name?
We don't have a name yet.
Yo, Walmart has got a security that's a
That's like
robot.
We don't have a name yet.
Whoa. This is the
All right,
first of
dude.
its
The
kind.
person filming this, I feel like, is either on something or drunk as fuck. It was Walmart's got a robot. Whoa. But yeah, I see this and I think, great, something else to get in my way when I'm trying to find a fucking parking space.
Just keep it.
I wonder if I do have a I do have a curious question though. Do you pull the fucking the cart dodge if there's a Walmart security robot rolling around, or do you just put it in the corral? Because I don't want to get in trouble. I wonder. In Minnesota, I'll tell you right now, a bunch of people who might not put their cart back might corral it if there's a security officer. If there's a Walmart bot.
That's true. Yeah.
So if a Walmart security robot meets a Target security robot, do we get to have like shopping center battle bots? Like I want to see Walmart.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have like Target Walmart babies. You went in a totally different direction than me.
Cockalicious says, Johnny, you have to watch it till the end. That's the best part. No, I don't want to. I really don't want to. The show's almost over. I'm worried that'll scar me. You know, I've been exposed to a lot of dangerous things, and I don't want to be exposed to more. I know this one lady who made me watch a Western movie that was so what the fuck, it was good in a lot of ways, but it's still
not make you
it's
watch
still
the
it
Western
sits with
movie.
me.
No,
And that same
she
person also made me
specifically
watch
asked you
the world's
to tell
weirdest
you.
porny movie.
Hey man, I take full responsibility for showing you Flesh Gordon. Everyone should see Flesh Gordon at least once in their lives.
No,
It
you
is a
shouldn't.
hilarious movie.
Jesus.
Absolutely hilarious movie. Flesh Gordon. Not Flash, Flesh. Gotta check it out at least once. It is a porno, but it is the most ridiculously stupid porno ever. It's hilarious. But I had nothing to do with the Black Western
Yeah, you did.
movie. That was all you.
You
No, I said,
no.
well,
You asked me what movies
movie
hadn't
haven't
I seen. I told you one movie I haven't seen, and you said, "Oh, this sounds interesting. Let's do this."
I said Black Western? Okay. I'm in.
Right. I was just
That's
I
what
didn't get
said.
a chance to list anything else. It's like going, all right, going forward. Sold. Like, never mind. Like,
Well, all right. So how about this then? 50-50 it. Well,
No.
50-50.
why should I have to take 50% of the responsibility for a decision that wasn't mine?
I didn't know the thing I never knew it existed. I never would have suggested it. I never knew it existed. Would
Right,
never
but
have
you-
seen it, except that you told me it existed.
You keep sticking this landing point on the idea that like you didn't know it existed. That was never under question. The question is who decided that we should watch that movie.
I
That
would
was you.
never- I would
And then
never
you
have
hide
suggested that
behind
movie
like
if I didn't
I
know
just
it
asked what movie you didn't watch, and I'm like, no.
Guys,
What? Just
we're trying to close the show, and suddenly we go off on the stupid Black Western movie.
fucking Rusty Gray. Hell yeah,
It's
Johnny
called for
Pace. Thank you.
watching it.
SH, I just pushed the cart 3 feet into the corral. It's not even difficult, lazy ass MFers. I agree. I
Right?
completely agree.
It's really not
All
that
right.
hard. It's,
Okay,
it's
well,
really not.
it is. We are over on time, so I suppose we should go.
We are.
I'll see you guys later. You're not
Besides,
doing a stream
you
tonight,
know,
right?
The chat agreed with me. The
No, they
chat
didn't.
agreed with me.
No, they did
It
not.
was your fault. It was
No,
your
they didn't.
suggestion.
That is,
So
again,
we can end on that note. Yeah,
blasphemous lies, and I refuse. But more importantly, you're not doing a show tonight. If is that right? You and
No, there is no super secret
you and-
special Mystery Babylon today. Mighty is on vacation, the lucky bugger. So no stream tonight. I will be back tomorrow morning to finish reading Prepare by Stephen Gosney. And then I will probably hop on here with you when I'm done.
Oh, sounds awesome. So we'll have Digger back tomorrow. Yes. Cool. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Bye.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on. Why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.